Okay, so here's the deal.
We're poor.
You want to fight?
I did.
What happened?
I got hit in the head really hard in sparring. I got a concussion.
Oh, no.
What?
And then I was like, oh no. We went to the neurologist, and he basically had to beg me to stop because he was like, look, like your head is not good. I've had a bunch of concussions.
The Slur's coming back though.
Idubbbz and Anisa are poor now. You know what they need to do? They need to get a fucking job. Oh, I wish I had the soundbite. I thought I did. Set myself up for nothing. But yeah, dude, I guess the full deal, the deal that I'm seeing is that Idubbbz and Anisa are selling their home. They have no money left. They are in absolute financial ruin, and they are currently living in the Jomha's residence basement, like teenagers, like little kids, which is very funny. Because these people have been so snooty with their nose up, looking down on everybody for all the haters that are criticizing them unjustly. And then here they are, Idubbbz, Beazle Bumblebee on Twitter reporting that Idubbbz has slipped back down to 7 million subscribers, which I wonder how many of those are even active. Let's see. What's this?
Right now, I'm feeling a little down in the dumps about my YouTube channel because, you know, this year wasn't the greatest for growth. A lot of simp haters.
Is this a recent clip?
Abandoned the channel, so it's hurt
Doesn't
the
look
numbers quite a
recent.
bit. Right now, we're at 7.899 subscribers, but the most recent video did really well. So I'm hoping at least seeing an upward trend, getting the subscribers to 8 million for the new year. I think that's a good one. So we're gonna put on here 8 million.
So I don't think that happened. Where is he at now? He was at 7 point. He's at 7 mil flat. I mean, that's still a hell of an audience. It's truly remarkable that he still manages to not even be able to get a quarter of those people to watch his videos typically. But I do have to hand it to Idubbbz because he did pin this, and people are clowning on him for this. They're like reposting this. I got to admit this is an Ethan L. Idubbbz absolutely is cooking with this. Well, what is this? This is a repost from Disinformation Tracker. No clue who that is. Ethan Klein was successfully sued by Ryan Kavanaugh for defamation. Now, I don't think that's what happened. I think they settled. I don't know what your definition of successfully suing is, but honestly, the clip that we get from this, I don't think it matters much. It's pretty embarrassing for Ethan. I gotta hand out dubs where they're due. Okay, I gotta be honest. Ethan's eating shit on this one. Today, Ethan was forced to read a humiliating statement. Absolutely was humiliating. Apologizing for defamation and using his fan base for harassment. That's a bit of an excessive description, but got to admit, Ryan Kavanaugh took an L here, and Idubbbz is reposting it, so he gets an L from association, a W from association, a win. Ethan has defamed many. Now we get into pro-Palestine bullshit. I don't fucking care either way. Take it, slice it, however you want to slice it. I don't give a fuck. Schmo Nation is the only nation I personally care about. It's the only nation I give a fuck about. Please donate any amount in the form of a super chat to hit the donation goal to where I will make more money. That's what I care about. But this, you know what? We've watched it before, but I'll watch it again because I'm going to shit on Idubbbz and Anisa as much as I possibly can here. And we're going to do a lot of it through Ethan. So to be fair, let's watch this. This is absolutely humiliating. If you don't even know what this is, let me refresh you.
True.
Ethan got into it with a big Hollywood producer by the name of Ryan Kavanaugh, and Ryan Kavanaugh sought to sue him. They went back and forth with some lawfare, as the kids like to call it. We do a little lawfare. We do some lawfare. And this is the result of one of the lawsuits to which Ethan was being very, very, very cocky about, even going as far as having a website dedicated to comparing Ryan Kavanaugh to Harvey Weinstein, which, of course, I can no longer find. And I think it is because the lawsuit did not go the way Ethan was hoping it would go. So, fuck it. We're going to shun Idubbbz so much. Let's watch an absolutely rare, you'll never see this again. This is a diamond in the rough. Ethan Klein L. All right, let's watch it.
So here is my apology to Ryan Kavanaugh. I read to you now.
Dude. That really, this fucking sucks, dude.
To Ryan Kavanaugh, I want to offer my sincere...
He does make it very obvious what's happening, but still, fuck, dude. Yeah, Ethan felt it. Yeah, absolutely, dude.
An unreserved apology. At the time, I was led to believe you were behind a particular copyright lawsuit. Acting on that belief, I went on and attacked...
It wasn't Ryan Kavanaugh, right? It was one of his companies, right? It was Triller. I'm not suing you. The MeJoeShmoe YouTube channel is suing you, but clearly Ethan has had enough of it, and they settled, and this is the result of them settling the lawsuit.
Too publicly and persistently. In doing so, I failed to consider the personal impact of my actions. And I lost sight of the basic respect every person deserves.
I will also add that this settlement is the absolute worst time for them to be settling. I have the theory that the reason Ethan Klein just wanted to settle up everything with the Ryan Kavanaugh shit is because of his new lawsuits against Denim's Casey Tron and the other one. Oh my God, she's so classic. Frogan.
Regardless of any dispute, that hit its home, you know? I also understand that as a result, your Wikipedia page has been significantly altered to reflect you in a negative light, and I apologize for any involvement I had in that. I apologize for ever making statements to let anyone to believe you were involved in unethical or bad business dealings.
Again, if you're keeping up with the drama, this is the worst possible time to be forced to make this apology, and Ryan Kavanaugh has to know it. I gotta be honest, man. Ryan Kavanaugh is sitting at home drinking himself silly watching this, just fucking shit-eating smile ear to ear, dude. This is such a fucking L. But you got to pick your battles. I think it was time to fucking end it. It really was time to end this. He's got more shit. He's got bigger fish to fry these days. All right.
And I now know that any of those things I may have spread were not true. I deeply regret ever elevating or emphasizing that false narrative, and it was wrong of me. And I apologize. Because of the attention I placed on you, I know that you and your family became the target of harassment and hate. And truly, none of them deserved any of that. The hurt that, was caused by my actions is something I take full responsibility.
Whoever potentially wrote the script had to just be such a bitch about it. You hurt my family. You hurt the fucking multi-millionaire Hollywood exec crying to a judge that this YouTuber is potentially getting my family harassed. No, it was all on Ryan, dude. I would love to see evidence that people were going out of their way to harass Ryan Kavanaugh's family, that he gets any higher level of harassment than any other fucking celebrity internet personality. I'd love to see the evidence on that.
Responsibility for, and I am truly sorry for that. I also understand the harm that the negative social media and Wikipedia edits have placed on you and your business. And again, I apologize for my involvement I had in that, and I hope that
this is an L, man. I'm sorry. I can't pretend Idubbbz reposting this isn't a major fucking sneak diss, bro. I can't pretend this isn't actually okay, yeah, you're kind of cooking with this one.
Such issues can be retracted, right? And that you do not have to endure any further issues as a result of those actions.
I would assume that he just wouldn't want to risk it. I wonder why he can't read this sarcastically. I mean, unless you're just done. Unless you're just absolutely done after years of a lawsuit and you just want to move on. Eventually, I think you just eat shit. This is the result of an immovable force meeting indestructible. What is it? An unstoppable force meeting an indestructible object. They both just take damage and fall back. I don't know. It would probably be like you have to read it sincere. I would. If I was trying to get someone to eat shit and have to read out an apology that I wrote for them, I would specifically stipulate that this apology has to be read in a sincere manner. I wouldn't let you get away with that.
Truly. We have since come to peace, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to move forward. You know, with this apology and with full respect, I ask that anybody who may have been acting on my behalf directly or indirectly stop immediately. Ryan and his family and his associates should be left alone now for good.
All right. Yeah, that's that. That's that. That's good. That's I got Idubbbz reposting that
So
is a
here's
fucking dub. But also it's funny that Idubbbz can't just fight his own battles. He has to just take a little sneak diss because Ryan Kavanaugh got Ethan to do some fucking humiliating apology. He has to just hit him with the fucking Idubbbz has to hit Ethan with that sneak disc because it's all he can do. He's such a fucking bitch. Then Anisa, this was funny before we get into the video. Anisa, for once, is actually not hitting as hard as Idubbbz. Posting, this is just funny. So if you guys don't know, Anisa's Twitter, she got hit with a community strike because of the video of her training to box, but she couldn't do it because she admitted that she had such excessive damage done to her brain. Her brain was in such dire, like her intelligence, her ability to use her brain had diminished to such a terrifying level. She admitted this, that her doctor had to beg her to please stop boxing because Anisa's brain had been so bitterly damaged. The thought of how bad it could get if she continued to get bashed in the skull. It was so terrifying, her doctor begged her to not ever box. So, yeah, she had to take that down, that video. And now she posted this old comment. I'm not even going to bother reading it. Feel free to fucking do that on your own. It's basically just, this is an old post from Ethan, like, giving support to Idubbbz and Anisa. And this was back before any of this shit happened. This vow of support is so insignificant to the current day drama. It's just pathetic. Like I literally struggle to understand like what does this say? If anything, this says that you fucked over Ethan. Am I wrong? Like she thinks she's cooking with this. If anything, this is how fucking dedicated this friend was to you and your husband, and you fucked him, dude. You fucked him, and not in the good way. All right, not like Idubbbz wishes he could do to you, not the good way, in a bad way. Anyway, she got hit with another fucking community note, which is funny, which is very, very, very funny. She took down her pinned post, whatever. Because it got community noted and it was embarrassing, right? So then she does it again and gets community noted again. It just shows, like, apart from the loud, screaming minority of people that are still on Idubbbz and Anisa's side and are willing to bat for them, it just shows that, like, so, like, the support for Idubbbz and Anisa is, like, gone, dude. It is gone. Even Ludwig, people that you would think would have their back, they're even not fucking with these guys anymore. But anyway, this is the fun part. Okay, so I guess, again, Idubbbz and Anisa, as predicted by many, and it seemed like a far-fetched dream for a while, but it seems that karma has done its job, and Idubbbz and Anisa are just trying to salvage anything they have left to be able to survive. Currently homeless, living in Anisa's mom's basement, allegedly, desperately trying to sell their $1 million home for whatever they can get for it, and failing to do so. It's very funny. It's good shit. It's real good shit. And this all came out on their podcast that's paywalled, and I've not been able to find a clean clip of that, and I refuse to pay the subscription. But number one hater of Anisa Jomha, Ethan Klein, did and covered it on his podcast. So this is going to serve me 2 purposes. 3, actually. 1, I don't have to pay for the subscription to be able to react to this. 2, I'm protected because I'm just reacting to them reacting. So there's a couple layers of protection there. And 3, algorithmic gain from having a popular YouTube in my live stream. Okay. Algorithmic gain. So without further ado, let's watch some more victory laps from Ethan Klein as he goes over Idubbbz and Anisa's dire financial situation as they sit homeless in Anisa's mom's basement, desperately trying to recoup any funds they can and failing to do so for longer than even they expected. Let's fucking go, dude.
Give me a break, dude. What is this shit?
Yeah, well, I agree. That's why you have to be skeptical of these.
I don't like ChatGPT. Anyway, let's watch this.
ChatGPT is a snarker.
For real?
Oh my god, was it really on the fucking subreddit? I could have just gotten it from the subreddit. Fuck it. I want to watch Ethan get his victory laps in. I don't even give a shit. I'm not bothering.
Anyway, here is
half the fun is watching Ethan Klein get his victory laps in on Idubbbz and Anisa, bro. That is half the fucking fun anyway.
an excerpt from their I believe this is their Patreon podcast.
And you know what? I got to say this too. Idubbbz and Anisa actually being super duper duper cool with people reacting to their paywalled content. And I believe it is transformative. I believe it really wouldn't matter anyway. The way that I'm doing it, the way that Ethan's doing it. But they could be dicks about it. And they're choosing not to be. So, honestly, it's just... We got to give it to Idubbbz and Anisa when we can, man. I got to be honest. They deserve a round of applause for this. All right? They're not being pricks about people reacting to paywalled content, okay? They're not. And that deserves a round of applause.
Is that right? Can you find where this is? I believe they have about 300 people watching this, maybe less, frankly. And
Are you just saying that to be mean, or do you?
No, I'm being genuine. If you check their Patreon, it shows how many.
I see.
Even for being in the basement, why are they choosing to record like such shitty conditions?
How many subscribers they have? Okay.
It's very low.
Got it.
We can check, Dan.
Okay.
Idubbbz, Patreon.
Maximum damage.
Maximum
I'm
damage.
gonna fucking speed
But I
this up a
can't
little
speak
bit.
for the internet. The internet
I mean,
might actually blame
he
you
has
guys
one
for
here,
it.
just himself. He's getting $150 per month.
Here, maximum damage. It has 622 members.
The Idubbbz Patreon's only good for $150 a month. Oh no, bro. Oh no, dude. Like, whatever. It's better than I could do, I guess. Your mortgage is not getting paid on that, brother.
Here, maximum damage. It has 622 members.
Like typically people go to the Patreon because it pays more than YouTube now. Am I wrong with that? Like Indigo Studios, like all these, maybe it's just lefty like grifter people that don't actually like want to work. They get paid more on Patreon because they don't want to make any content.
Yeah, the wrong one.
But who's this?
That's
I don't know.
223 members?
Paying 150 a month?
The
Well,
fuck?
it's free to join.
Maximum damage. Let's see here.
So 622.
So they're making $700 a month,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
which is
Oh
what?
no, bro. I mean, you know what? $700 better a month I would do if I had a Patreon podcast. But this is a 7 million subscribed YouTube channel. And this podcast on Patreon only makes $600 a fucking $672 a month. People, your retention rate's not good, my friend.
They're doing it from Anisa's mom's basement, where they're currently residing.
Well, they have a studio that they normally do this in, right?
Well, I think that was at their house, which they sold or selling.
Oh, okay.
If you do the math, a higher percentage of my subscribers are paying to be channel members than Idubbbz is able to get to subscribe to his podcast for unique content. Like really think about that for a second, dude.
Got it.
No.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. It's definitely on the for sale.
I thought the Souls thing was kind of humorous.
Nope, it's not funny. But I'll tell you what, your despicable state of being is hilarious to me.
Ethan was dumping as per usual.
Let me show you what dumping is. Let me reopen this. So okay, sorry.
Yeah, Ethan, seriously, get to it. I want to see what a real podcast looks like.
600 people watching.
None of this fake half-assed lazy shit. I want to see what a real podcast looks like, Ethan. Get to it.
Potentially. I mean, what's the chances they all watched it?
Well, that's true. There's 600 members, but
300. I think it's a generous
150.
estimate.
I mean, it's, it's a big commitment to sit down and watch podcasts.
So anyway, we're going to watch this and laugh at them.
Too much body hair, okay, and facial hair.
What are they
His
even
name is
talking
Hassan,
about?
Yeah.
Okay,
They're talking about Hassan right off the fucking rip, dude.
Yeah.
and he said that America deserves 9/11.
This is like a sneak preview.
What is the context?
I
Those
don't
three
know
things
what
equal
the,
some-
whoever put this together is a little.
Oh, they're doing like what I do for my VODs, where I like clip together the highlights. So these guys, they went through the podcast and picked out the most memorable, funny, entertaining moments to play in the beginning to make sure that you watch the whole thing. These are the number one moments for the whole podcast, guys.
I don't find this funny, but somebody posted
Hassan's hairy.
This is literally divine punishment. Like,
You have some notes for the editing?
It restarts.
Timbits or like donut holes on.
No, it's not just restarting. I already explained what that was.
and was like, what?
Fix your fucking girlfriend's mom's wall, Idubbbz. There's a giant fucking hole in the wall here, and right in between you guys, right in between them, they just have this fucking. There's like a puncture in the paint through the drywall right in front of them. Did they try to hang a poster and fail or some shit?
What do you guys call
It is like right in front of them.
these? And Prezzo said what he called them, which I'm not going to repeat.
Right.
It had 9/11 in it and the F slur.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, we absolutely do need to see Pirate Software react to this. I don't know if you guys knew this. Pirate Software very rarely mentions, but he was a developer at Blizzard. He worked for Blizzard, so he knows everything.
Okay, so here's the fucking.
All right. Anyway, enough with that. Here. So this is where it starts.
Okay.
Okay.
Erase your memory.
Yeah, that comes up later.
The fuck? We don't get to see the
Doesn't make any
highlights.
sense. It's poorly edited. I'm not just gonna say it.
Okay, so here's the fucking deal.
We're poor.
Now, first of all, I would never say this about.
Look at that tooth, bro. Just sell your tooth. How much do you guys think Idubbbz gold tooth is? The golden tooth of Idubbbz. How much would you pay for the gold tooth of Idubbbz? Idubbbz golden tooth. That's like something you'd find in like a video game Easter egg. He should sell his tooth. I think Idubbbz should sell his tooth. What do you guys think? Hold on. I got this. We're gonna start a poll. Should Idubbbz sell his gold tooth to not? Should Idubbbz sell his gold tooth? Yes or no? Start poll. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Let me know. Interact with the stream.
Anyone else? I wouldn't because I
hold
just.
on.
I wouldn't because I just don't think it's a nice thing.
But Ethan hates Anisa so much that he's going to ignore that disgusting shot of the golden tooth from Ian, and just go after Anisa's laugh.
To point out,
They're going to be living in a trailer in Canada, and it's gonna work. Actually, it's going to meet their vibe, really.
but she has a hideous laugh.
Okay.
Fucking
I thought you were
deal.
talking about the poor.
Really
No,
as bad
it is.
as I
It's a
thought.
hideous.
This is like soccer cigarette mom vibes, and this is third time out of rehab vibes. They're going to fit in perfectly at the trailer park.
laugh.
No one's arguing.
It's forced
poor.
is the problem.
Oh my god.
And it's
What was
just
so funny? Did I miss something? I
no,
was
and that's
watching.
part of what's hideous.
so
about
forced.
it.
She's so not bothered. Just like how whenever Anisa's getting shit online, she posts a bunch of pictures on Twitter about how great her life's going out of nowhere. She'll be on a 3-month hiatus on Twitter, and the second that there's any drama around her, she'll post 100,000 videos and photos of her baking rhubarb pie or some shit.
It's forced. It just sounds hideous, and I just think she is a hideous. Not physically, but I mean like its soul, her whole being, her essence as a person. I'll just point that.
Cigarette moms are hot. I don't think Anisa's ugly. I think cigarette moms are hot. Cigarette moms are hot, no? Nobody had a cigarette mom. Nobody had a friend who had a cigarette mom that you like thought was hot growing up.
That out.
Do you know what Anisa looks like? Here. And this is a good thing. This is hot. Anisa's fucking so hot, dude. She's a very attractive girl. You guys ever watch Shallow Hal? Pretty funny movie. Shallow Hal, cigarette scene. Hold on. Fuck, where is it? Where is it? Here.
What are you in the army?
Peace Corps.
Peace Corps. Wow, that's
No, I'm gonna get flagged. I can't watch this. Fuck. There's a scene in Shallow Hal where the girl's like smoking Shallow Hal cigarette. Shallow Hal, ugly girl. She's not. Anisa's not ugly. Oh God, it's not getting me the results I want to fucking see. Whatever, moving on. But there's a freaking scene in Shallow Hal where this like billionaire cripple guy gets a hot girlfriend, obviously, and yeah, the girl looks like Anisa, but only Anisa's hot. That's the difference. Schmo Nation, the girl from My Name Is Earl was hot. She smoked a lot. Yeah, dude. Dude, cigarettes are hot, dude. Cigarettes are fucking awesome. Girls that smoke cigarettes are hot. It's an aesthetically pleasing thing, right? Yeah, dude. Anisa's hot. You're all fucked up, dude. She's maturing nicely into soccer cigarette mom status. And they're gonna fit in perfectly at the trailer park.
Okay. Okay.
But most people, everyone else, their smile is beautiful, and you should never make fun of someone's laugh or smile because it's so intimate.
Really? Is that those are words you live by?
For the most part, yeah. Except for her, has a hideous laugh.
Okay. Never really heard you say that before.
Newsflash, we're poor. That's why we're in the basement.
Damn, bro. That's
No, this is my favorite kind of comedy because it's like so edgy and so ironic where you don't know if it's serious or not. And
they literally are poor, though. They're literally trying to sell their house currently. And to be fair, they're probably going to make out with some... Well, they're probably going to lose money on the house. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but people have found the house. People have found the listing. People have figured out what it sold for, what they probably... Blah, 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 blah. They're probably going to lose... They're probably going to be underwater on the house, but just getting out of the house and then being able to maybe take some of that money and make that liquid just so you can survive for a little bit. I mean, they're probably going to like be... They're going to probably be okay, but they're going to probably be living in the basement for a while. I guess it depends how much equity they built in the home, but they've even admitted that they haven't made any money in the past couple years, although they were taking, 30+% away from Creator Clash, we found out now. Should I lowball them on the house? I got to be honest, Jar Juice, this is not a Boax situation. I cannot offer to buy their house. It's way. I think right now it's up for like 800,000. I think they spent $1 million on it. Which, by the way, how the fuck does the value of your house go down in today's economy? Not to be lame about it, but what the fuck? Like, they must have just like paid way over market value when they bought it. I'm gonna offer them $350. Try that with Boax. I could have legitimately afforded Boax's house.
Like, so funny.
This is what us lit majors call a comedy of errors.
Mm-hmm.
This man has...
No. The house is in America. They're trying to move back to Canada, but all their assets... My interpretation is all of their assets are underwater. And a lot of that money that's underwater is tied up in the home, which is why they're trying to sell it. And they can't fucking sell it, dude. They're going to make out. They're going to, like, I don't know how you do that. Like, you're selling the home. If you haven't built equity in the home and you owe more on it than you get, like, I don't know how you get out. They need money to survive, right? Like, if I sold a car, I could get cash for the car, pay back some of my loan, and then pocket some money to survive just to get by for a couple months. I'm not sure if it works the same way with a home.
Made every mistake.
But yeah, they bought into the home at like $1 million, and now they're trying to get rid of it. And I think the current listing is like somewhere around 800,000. So I hope he has a lot of equity built up in that home because he clearly paid hundreds of thousands of dollars over market value for the home originally to be underwater with it still. Like, fuck, dude. Whose move was that? They just had so much money to burn they didn't care.
There is, and he is destitute. He's lost it all.
That's lit major.
It is. It's
very highbrow over here.
It's a comedy of errors.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair.
It's a comedy. It's a tragic comedy.
It resembles that. Yeah, for sure.
You know, hubris. The downfall of hubris.
The downfall of hubris. Okay.
You know?
For a third or fourth week in a row.
Look, and she's doing what she does on Twitter, like laughing away the pain. Okay, whatever. But like, they're trying to wear it on their sleeve. And normally it would be like, okay, who cares? Things didn't work out. You lost some money. You'll come back. Like, you know, normally I would have a sympathetic view to this as long as you weren't online begging for money. That's just embarrassing. But with them, the whole deal was like, you're going to go fucking broke because nobody likes you. You're fucking up so badly. Your PR is so bad. You're going to be poor. That's literally like what Ethan is specifically, like that's what he's been saying. He's like, you're going to be ruined from this. And then here they are in Anisa's mom's basement, desperately trying to get out of a house so they have some liquid assets to move on with their life because they're that financially fucked. They can't even afford like I could afford to live in a fucking apartment. I could get an apartment right now. If I had to move out of this house today and then I had to figure out a way to like sell the home to get some of my money back, I would not be living in my mom's basement in the interim. At least I wouldn't have to be.
Excuse me.
I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I'm a grown ass man. That's embarrassing. I wouldn't do that.
She's coping.
Straight up.
Is what it is. She's trying to act like she doesn't care, but she cares.
For a third or fourth.
But let me go back.
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of pausing.
You're pausing a lot.
There's going to be a lot of pausing. I'm taking a lot of joy in this.
Okay.
So basically, are they poor?
Yes.
I think so.
I think they are.
But he's saying it in.
I think my net worth is probably higher than both of their individual net worths added up. I literally would wager that. I would literally throw cash out and be like, I bet you X amount that I'm worth more than you, bro, when you calculate everything
Wait,
together.
it's like, I'm just joking not.
Let's
You'll
do some math. They don't work.
They don't work.
They don't work.
The Creator Clash disaster aside, these two people.
Literally, he doesn't like. How much money is his YouTube pulling in still? He killed all of his biggest videos. He literally took them out of the algorithm. He unlisted them. He doesn't post anymore. The numbers aren't what they used to be, which is, there's still reputable numbers. I'd kill for Ian's numbers even now, but the dude posts like what, once every 6 months? What is this guy living off of like 30K a year?
People don't work.
Yeah.
And whatever money they had saved up, I'm pretty sure they lost a substantial. Somebody bankrolled that shit. Although she was bragging about how, joke's on you, dude, we didn't risk anything. Either way, I mean,
that's a good business partner right there.
Yeah, for sure.
If he actually manages to be broke right now, that's like.
I was about to say this too. Where's the money that I'm assuming they got for selling off Creator Clash? But then they just took that giant big vacation. So what, they fucking sold off Creator Clash and then they fucking blew all the money on vacation and now they're just desperately trying to sell their home living in Anisa's mom's basement. How fucking embarrassing, dude. Like literally, there's no reason they should be living in Anisa's mom's basement.
Oh my God, you're so stupid. Because he had no reason to end up broke. Like you should see the views he was getting. He was on top of the world as far as like YouTube goes.
Well, he was too edgy to make money and now he's too dumb to make money.
But he still found a way to make money. He was doing like merch that was selling thousands, and
he did like one merch run when he did
the sheep.
The sheep.
Mm-hmm.
And
you know where a lot of that money went? Eating at Denny's. Why was Creator Clash's like garden from Game of Thrones just Denny's? Every single major conversation that we ever have gotten leaked about Creator Clash, the reports are they happened at Denny's. I want to see Caleb Hammer go through his finances, and Caleb Hammer's gonna look at Idubbbz and Anisa's finances and just be like, Denny's, can we not cook? Like fucking dude.
He got lucky because he was edgy. We all thought that was funny at the time.
Right.
But now edgy isn't that funny. Or just saying like the N-word isn't really like comedy, right?
All right, easy now, Ethan. You remember when Ethan had Idubbbz on the H3 podcast and he started saying the N-word over and over and over again to the point where even Idubbbz got nervous?
No. He should have at least been able to pocket a few millions, like.
Nope. They're hiding out in a basement in Canada.
And also when you make the money that long, I feel like it goes fucking like, I was just talking with my buddy about this the other day. I feel like if right now I had like a sudden influx of money, I've been an adult for a long time. I've been living on my own for a very long time. I'm 28 years old. I feel like if I got like a random influx of money right now, I would be like, okay, I would know what to do with it. But if like 22-year-old me just randomly got like, I don't even know, like $80K, $50,000, I feel like it'd be fucking gone. I like I wouldn't know what to do with it. And you think when you're that age that you know what to do with money, but that is the age where you're supposed to start being an adult. And part of being an adult is fucking up, making mistakes, and then that's how you know how to proceed in the future.
That's why we're in the
And their
basement.
house is up for sale, literally. Like, that's not even a joke.
Yeah, honestly, thank God I didn't, because I've been impoverished for so long. Like, now I know how to spend money. Now I know how to like live within my means, I guess is the best way of putting it.
Sorry.
Newsflash, we're poor. That's why we're in the basement for a third or fourth week in a row.
A month. Imagine living in your mother-in-law's basement for a month. And you used to be a fucking millionaire, dude.
Oh,
and we're making no effort,
See,
by
that's
the
why
way.
you get... The cringe didn't really hit me until you played it uninterrupted.
Okay,
That's why I go back.
No, Anisa's laugh is totally... They're being humiliated. This is humiliating for them, dude. Hold on, I gotta switch this real quick. I gotta fix myself. And listen, people have hard times. Shit happens. It depends on the context of the situation. The context of this situation is everyone for years has been making fun of these two because Anisa was going to ruin his life. Then out of nowhere, like in some type of grifty little move, Idubbbz comes after Ethan. And then after all this shit goes down, years and years of Anisa's going to ruin Idubbbz's life. Ethan Klein being like, dude, you're like, after I'm done with you, you're going to be like fucking impoverished. You're not going to be able to function. You're going to have to go get a job. You're going to have to go work at Home Depot. After all of that, they're fucking broke and they know people are going to find out about it. So they have to go on podcasts and be like, literally, that's what it is. They know people are going to find out that they're fucking poor and they're selling their house and they're not making the money back because people are watching the home. They found the home and they're watching the fucking price of it go down and down and down and down. Like they're underwater on the fucking house from the initial purchase from what people have been able to find allegedly. They know people are going to find this shit out. So they have to real quick make a podcast and go, guys, all right, we're poor. Because then it's a joke. It's like, oh, we're laughing at it first, so you can't make fun of us. Try me, bitch. Fucking try me.
This is literally divine punishment. Like,
this is divine punishment, Hassan. That's exactly right.
Play.
I'll go back again.
No.
Keep
Basement
playing it!
for a third or fourth week in a row. I thought we'd be able to get out of here by now. People in camp.
They've made no effort to make this look better. In fact, this is even more sad. Just the one plugged in.
Freaking funny thing about my uncle, he told me he was at work and all of the younger kids, like the younger guys on his team, were calling him GOAT. And he thought they were all calling him old. So he's going to work. And all of like the younger people that like work on like they work on like crazy equipment. I won't get too specific, but I have a lot of respect for what my uncle does and these guys do. All the younger guys are going to him and calling him the greatest of all time. And in his brain, he thinks that they're all just randomly coming up to him and calling him fucking old all day. Dude.
Mechanism with the wire showing. Guys, at least try for your paying members.
They look like this room that we set up.
You know what's funny though? I just
They're
remembered.
What is that, dude?
In a deprivation room.
Yeah, they're. The
He
room
called
we
our
set up today.
podcast lazy. I just remembered
He
that.
called it lazy, and he said it's not what podcasting, because it's just
Literally, obviously, Idubbbz was correct there again. Look at what Idubbbz and Anisa are able to pull off. And then look at the H3 podcast. I mean, clearly Ethan Klein, with all of his, he's a little bit more experienced than Idubbbz. He should be able to put on a better show.
emotional dumping ground. Like,
And-
Clearly more effort put into there. Look at Anisa just staring off into nothing, holding her head. Anisa, what happened, honey? You're my number one cigarette mom. What happened? I thought this was funny. She literally couldn't even hold it for like 2 seconds after that fake ass forced laugh. She's literally staring off into nothing, dude. Like, Oh my goodness.
This is literally divine punishment. Like,
And no creative
This is not what podcasting is about.
work and nothing to be proud of or something like that, right?
How the fuck are you actually? You are so stupid. And Ian, we used to be friends, but now look at you.
Horrible.
I revel in every misfortune you guys will ever step foot in, and trust me, there's a lot, and there'll be more.
Hello.
There'll be more. And I mean, you guys are not helping your case. Just look at this. Damn, put up a green screen at least. Like, what the fuck is it?
Honestly, though, like, laugh about being poor, whatever. Like, I literally actually don't get it. When I lived in my grandparents' basement and I decided I wanted to start making YouTube videos, I did not have a lot of money. I was going through my own thing. Okay. I was fucking, I obviously I couldn't afford to live on my own and shit. I was bad. I was down fucking bad, bro. And I still was like able to like put up a camera and have a chair to sit in. Like I wasn't sitting on my floor. Like I don't know.
Like, for real.
There's people who can make it work, but they can't. All right.
You can be broke and still not look this sad and pathetic.
I mean, that's how all YouTubers start, basically.
Yeah.
Most of them start broke.
Let me know.
Do you think they tried to set up a studio in the mom's basement and Anisa's mom was like, get that shit out of here. You ain't keeping that in my house. Like, we all know that Anisa's mom wouldn't be like that, though. Based on how we see Anisa behave, I'm sure that her mother is a lovely person and would be very accommodating to the son-in-law.
No.
Anisa laughs like someone who just cooked the fucking meanest potion in a cauldron.
Yeah.
My Canadian viewers are struggling.
And then their video just goes out. This is
Why wouldn't they re-record?
part of their production.
I thought we'd be able to get out of here by now. People in Canada, let me know.
Yeah.
My Canadian viewers are struggling.
Okay, so
Weird.
no, the reason it's doing that is because this cable
Yeah.
is very finicky, very sensitive.
Dude,
So the cable, like.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is what podcasting is. This is it, guys. Joe Rogan, move over. All right. H3 podcast, move over. All right. This what you're watching right now is what podcasting is. God damn it. Idubbbz knows, bro.
Yeah. It just takes one of the dumb dogs. Fucking
Dumb dog.
Ian, would you say this is what podcasting is? I don't know what you call that.
You call that it's behind a paywall too.
Yeah, what the hell, dude?
Not what podcasts are.
The R Slur's coming
Well,
back,
and this,
though.
just to be clear, this wasn't live?
What'd she say? Did Anisa just say the R slur is coming back, though? So she's gonna like shit on people. Is that what they're gonna talk about? Is she about to go on like a whole rant about how people are starting to use slurs again?
Because if it's live, maybe you would understand why that would be.
Nope.
Are we sure? This is me asking. This is not me trying to dunk.
I don't
believe it's
know.
live or not. Okay.
And this is what it looks like?
Yes, I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure.
do people do live on? Is it Patreon? What is it?
Yeah, can you do live on
Do people even do live
Well,
on Patreon?
I think on Patreon you can just embed like a unlisted YouTube link. Like I don't know if you do your.
Yeah, if it isn't on the floor, camera broken, a dude getting cucked by his wife, I'm not watching.
Your own.
I don't know. I was trying to think of how I could have Noel fucking come on with me.
Do their own video hosting on Patreon.
I believe what is happening, and
I was gonna be like, if you like that, I'll have Noel sit in I'll sit in the back of the room with the microphone. Noel can sit where I sit and play on Sims, and I'll try to do my show from the back. And when I get too loud, I'll have Noel spray me with a water bottle. Now that would be podcasting. The problem is my camera's too good, so I'd have to downgrade that. But we could figure that out.
and I don't know for sure, but this is a pre-recorded video that they've posted to their Patreon.
Okay, well then that seems
It's not live.
One of the benefits of joining as a member is uncut videos. So
well, that's
these are uncut, all
That's
right.
not the uncut part that people are usually.
Is that what he meant by uncut?
I hate the fact that AB is wearing a Carhartt jacket.
Does he mean lazy? No effort? Zero oversight?
Carhartt used to be like workwear, and then a bunch of douchebags started wearing Carhartt, and now it's like expensive as fuck and not worth buying.
The behind the scenes.
It's uncut, all right.
I
what a
want to hear Idubbbz, the N-word guy himself, go on a rant with Anisa, or I want Anisa to go off about slurs and how they're bad and how people are starting to say slurs again, and then Idubbbz is going to virtue signal again for the millionth time, right? He's going to sit there and be like, yeah, I know, and I just can't. Again, guys, I have to say I apologize for my use of those words in the past. Or is Anissa's just gonna shit on Idubbbz? Remember when you were a racist? So something like that. Some subtle diss.
Bunch of losers.
Hello.
The dumb dogs. Fucking.
Dumb dog. The R slur's coming back though.
Here it is.
Now they opine almost jollily on how the R slur for,
Okay.
the handicap folks.
All right, listen, I typically won't use that word because of personal reasons. I like to not have it in my vocabulary. But I've never ever understood what the problem is with saying retard. Like, it's even allowed on YouTube. Like, it just means slow. Like, when I went to college and I was learning about mechanical stuff and like setting timing on engines and stuff like that, it's like retard is slow, advanced is fast. I literally don't get it. It's like people's moms. It's like disabled people's moms trying to protect their kids from nothing.
Making a comeback. And they're happy about it.
They're behind that movement.
Wait,
do you guys remember when Obama was dissing someone, and Obama said comparing my performance in office to what they would be able to do would be like comparing an Olympic athlete to the Special Olympics? Something like that. He said something like that. He was like dissing someone and was like comparing me to them would be like comparing an Olympic athlete to the Special Olympics, and everyone like freaked the fuck out, dude.
Gets worse.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. The F slur, which is a horrible slur, which should absolutely stay dead, as well as the R slur. But the F slur for gay folks is really one of the top.
I can vibe with not saying the F slur. I can't really defend the F slur. I gotta be honest with you. If you're asked to not say that, I think you should not say that.
Top 3 worst slurs there is.
But also, I believe you have the right to say it. But you also have the right. If you have the right to say it, but then there are consequences for your actions, you know?
Tesla. Now,
it's gonna be one
must ask, what circles are you in?
I mean, the N word is definitely Trump's.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you meant to them, to that community, the F word.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What circles are you in? Like,
I think just in general.
I have friends who say slurs. Okay, like I don't really care. Especially if we're talking about. There's a huge difference between how you and your boys talk privately and like going out in public and knowing how to conduct yourself and what's acceptable there and then. And context is the key here.
No, but like saying you're seeing the R word is one thing. To say you're seeing the F word come back.
That's new.
What circles are you in?
That's new.
Because I do not see that.
Me neither. Even like the edgy kids who are
I'm sure they don't.
saying the R word now are not dropping F-bombs.
No. Are they trailblazers? Are they pioneers?
He wants to say it. But anyway, here, let's hear him out.
Yeah,
they defend it somewhat interestingly.
A lot of these.
Are you done with that?
Wait, they defend it? They defend slurs? Idubbbz Ian Jomha. Mr. I'm reformed, and I'm so sorry for all the times I said slurs and offended people. I'm going to take down all my content, cops, because I offended people. This guy's going to sit here and defend slurs. But no fucking way, dude. No fucking way. Is he going to try to be edgy? Is he so desperate for money? He's going to try to be edgy again? No fucking way, dude.
is about shocking people.
It is very easy to hate them, and it's very fun to hate them because it's so fucking deserved.
At the end of the day.
Bro, no. We already did that with you.
Oh, wait.
I thought it was making people laugh.
No, we learned the opposite.
I thought we learned this.
We learned the opposite.
Wait,
no.
Please.
Had to go away.
right,
Whatever resurgence. So is the Slur.
Dude, he's such a fucking grifter. They all are. That's his whole fucking brand for years has been like, my stuff wasn't funny, and I'm so sorry that I said slurs. The context doesn't matter. I made a lot of hurtful content. That's been his whole deal for fucking years. And this is what we're getting out of his podcast now.
Notice. I mean, I think a lot of these. I think people are just kind of realizing that comedy is about shocking people at the end of the day, and it had to go away for.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Mr. renounced all of his old content. Dude, to be fair, Idubbbz isn't talking right now, but he's not telling this guy to shut up. Like, oh god, dude. This is on the Idubbbz podcast. We have to protect comedy now. Now comedy is about shock humor. Shock humor can be funny now, guys. Shut up.
For it to come back and be funny again.
Yeah.
So I think that, it'll come back and then it'll stop.
And Anisa too. Anisa, like I didn't have anything to do. Like, I don't know. She kind of picks and chooses when she wants to take credit for things, doesn't she?
Funny because everyone's doing it, and then it'll go away.
It was her idea to go to TanaCon. So I don't know. Maybe secretly the entire time, Anisa has been disagreeing with Idubbbz on his stance on humor and his old videos, and she's finally gotten through to him. Maybe Cigarette Mom is pulling him in, using her soccer mom powers to reel her husband in.
And we're talking about the F slur.
Oh my god.
Everybody's going to be doing it, bro.
What?
What?
Is he a producer or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
That's
But they're
their
agreeing with
Dan.
him.
Right.
I think his name's also Dan.
The only
Is-
funny.
No shot.
Is Dane.
It's Dane.
Is
Oh, it's
Dane.
Dane. Okay, close.
Close enough, though.
Shout out, Dane.
They were looking for a Dan. They found a
So is Dane
Dan close enough.
remotely controlling the podcast? What's even the point? Why even have this guy on payroll? What is Idubbbz doing right now in this podcast that requires a producer? Someone please tell me.
No, I'm kidding.
He's going to go on Caleb Hammer and they're going to see the payroll to Dane here. And Caleb's going to be like, what are you doing that for? What are you doing? What's your money? $300 a month for an editor? What are you doing? Why don't you edit? That's going to be the Caleb Hammer fucking, the Idubbbz Caleb Hammer financial audit, dude. Drive by, hello, before going to bed. Bye, Lucky.
Yeah, and look how that worked out for them.
For comedy again.
The only funny joke I've seen pertaining to that lately has been Prezzo's. Somebody on Twitter.
Didn't Prezzo get banned? Prezzo is not Prezzo. Prezzo is Cold One's editor. And he got naked on a live stream on Twitch once. By accident. And you could see his butt. Right? Am I right? I think I'm right.
I'll send you it because it's
Anisa.
This will sound fucked up, but I truly think Idubbbz has brain damage. Wouldn't be surprised from getting his ass beat in Creator Clash 1 and 2. Definitely wouldn't be shocking.
Is joyously recounting the memes on Twitter she enjoys.
We know Anisa has brain damage. Oh, I'm not going to pull up my video. I have a couple good videos about it, okay? I found some real good clips I haven't seen other people utilize. Like Anisa talking about how her doctor begged her not to box because the brain damage she had already was so excessive.
Employ the F slur.
I think Presso is gay, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, like, functionally, she'd be retarded then, right? If like, what else does your brain do? Why would you be so concerned about brain damage? Your brain being damaged, the concern is that you're going to become a retard, right? My interpretation of that is she's retarded. And I'm allowed to say that, according to Idubbbz and Anisa. That's based in Epic that I'm saying that.
That does change things a little bit.
At least I'm using that word.
That does change things.
Yeah.
Let's hear.
I think it's used within the gay community as comedy.
But that's not a comeback.
That's not.
That is not
you're
what they're
right. It's not a
talking
comeback.
about.
That's not what they're
Hold
talking
on.
about.
Let's not muddy the water. That
Yeah.
is not what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
Well, he is
just in this particular case.
That's fair. That's fair. But I don't.
But none of these people is gay.
Well, and they're talking about the F slur being funny and making a comeback.
Exactly. So
I mean, the F slur was always a thing in the gay community.
Right. I don't think it ever.
I don't think that ever
as far-
became not cool or.
I don't know. I think that I don't know. Slurs are normally bad, right?
Unfunny. Like
I don't know. Listen. I don't think the F slur is cool. I will say, like, out of all, if someone is going to be pearl clutchy about a slur, I can understand that one.
If you're gay, you can employ that word.
I'm just giving you context.
Was that why she pulled out of boxing? Yes. I have the clip. Oh, God. If enough people want me to, I will stop. I will go to my video and I will find the clip.
So that one thing.
Yeah.
Well, that means you're gay.
If you say the F slur.
No kidding.
Funny joke I've seen pertaining to that lately has been Prezzo's. Somebody on Twitter, I'll send you it because it's I don't know.
Fuck it, I'm gonna find the clip. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. But yes, the reason Anisa didn't box and she dropped out is because her doctor begged her to please not box because the brain damage that she already had was so excessive that her doctor got on her hands and knees and begged her not to fucking... This cat is being such a nuisance right now. Oh shit, I have a bloody nose. At this point, we should all know Anisa Jomha. This video is a banger and I have to go tend to my nose that is dripping blood all over my cat. I'll be right back. Here you go. Maybe you'll see the clip while I'm gone.
That are looking at this right now. I know that you would cry if I said something to you in real life.
At this point, we should all know Anisa Jomha, Idubbbz' wife. Anisa's been the subject of lots of criticism the past couple of years, but the main criticism she gets these days is the fact that she ran a charity boxing event, Creator Clash 2. I actually have the shirt hanging up right there. It was a great event, honestly. I had a lot of fun there. I thought it was really cool. The problem, though, and where the criticism comes from, is the fact that this was a charity event that actually earned no money for charity. They actually lost $500,000, and people criticized that because there was lots of frivolous spending with parties going on around the event for the creators only, with open bars, hundreds and thousands of dollars allegedly being spent before the money had actually been earned. This resulted in a $500,000 loss for the event, and none of the charities making any money from this charity event. That's an issue. Now, instead of taking accountability for the failure of this event, Anisa has instead chosen to declare war on anyone online that dare criticize her.
I know a lot of them have never worked a real job. I know that for a fact. And if you have, you worked there for a week and you cried and you quit.
During a live stream recently, she had like a breakdown on stream over all of the controversy, and it basically chalked up to her giving an argument that she had to like work in the real world before she blew up online when she was like 21, I think. And that somehow makes all of the other people online talking about her, criticizing her, it makes all of their points invalid because they don't know how to work a real job.
Bro, I didn't get on the internet until I was 21. I had to...
Look at me. I look like I'm up to ill deeds in the hood. Me and my associates live in Section 9-8 housing, and we get up to criminal activity. You're not allowed to show blood on YouTube. I have a bloody nose. There's blood coming out of my nose, okay? I had to find a way to censor myself. What did I miss? Did I miss anything good? Where's my freaking headphones? I'm looking for the clip. I didn't find it yet. It did not play yet. Did you like the beginning, though? No one's... I never see this clip get used. Where Idubbbz smacks Anisa a bunch of times.
That are looking at this right now. I know that you would cry if I said something to you in real life.
At this point, we should all know Anisa Jomha, Idubbbz' wife. Anisa's been the subject of lots of criticism the past couple of years, but the main criticism she gets these days is the fact that she ran a charity boxing event, Creator Clash 2. I actually have the shirt hanging up right. Yeah, I was there. I was there. What may be the last Creator Clash. It was a great event. I sat by Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Honestly, and I have a photo of Markiplier picking his nose that I will always bring up when given the opportunity. I had a lot of fun there. I thought it was really cool. The problem, though, and where the criticism comes from, is the fact that this was a charity event that actually earned no money for charity. They actually lost $500,000, and people criticized that because there was lots of frivolous spending with. Oh, it was here. I already passed it.
In real life.
At this, it might be one of my other videos. Hold on. I have the clip. I know that I have the clip somewhere of Anisa talking about her brain damage. Oh, da 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 da. I think it was this one. There's been a lot of drama recently surrounding Anisa Jomha, Idubbbz' girlfriend, and as part of the fallout of that, a well-known content creator that's been very critical of Idubbbz and Anisa, known as Boax, found himself in the crosshairs of one of Anisa. I like making videos. This is just, I don't have enough time. But when I make videos, I like really sit down and I fuck with them and I edit them and I have fun with it. But yeah, no, this is it. This is it. This is the clip of Anisa explaining why she had to drop out of boxing. It is literally, she claims it is literally because she has such severe brain damage that her doctor begged her not to box.
Do you want to fight?
I did.
What happened?
I got.
And you can see it. You can see it by the pauses and the stares and the staring out to nothing, dude.
Do you want to fight?
I did.
What happened?
I got hit in the head really hard in sparring. I got a concussion.
Oh, damn.
And then I was like, oh no. We went to the neurologist, and he basically had to beg me to stop because he was like, look, like your head is
literally not. When you go back to the podcasts, you can literally look at moments like these with Ethan and Hila where like you can tell they know that Anisa is full of shit, dude. Look at the look on Hila's face as she fucking lies, as Anisa sit here and tells her story.
Because he was like,
dude, I don't see anyone else using these clips. I found these and then I decided to use them. I didn't pull these from like another guy's video.
Look, like your head is not good. I've had a bunch of concussions, like my whole.
Yeah, she did.
He literally looked at Idubbbz. Look at that. Look at the body language. She's like rambling and obviously lying. And fucking fucking Hila is like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh yeah, didn't she say that she had like a many concussions, Jar Juice? Again, I gotta say it one more time. Look at the reactions of their face, and then look at Ethan when Anisa starts to ramble, because they can probably tell at this point when she's lying and talking herself into a corner. Ethan starts peering off over at Idubbbz, like looking at him like, hey, right, hey, dude, are you gonna get her to stop before this turns into an embarrassing situation, dude? She's doing it again, Idubbbz. Literally, watch.
Like my whole.
Yeah, she did sports growing up.
Nobody was believing her. Nobody was believing her, dude. Ethan had to look at Ian like, yo, dude, you get her, bro. And get Idubbbz to back her up, dude, pull her out of it. They all know she's full of shit. This must be like really common to people around her. Like the looks on their faces when she started going off, dude. My God. At some point after this, though, Anisa did it. So, no, check that one out. What's this one? Idubbbz' wife's friend can't resist Boax. It's a classic MeJoeShmoe video. You should all go check out my videos. They're pretty good. I like my videos. I like making videos. Maybe I'll have to make another one someday. Oh no, I lost my. Hold on, I've lost my place with the H3. At this point, we should all know. Fuck, hold on, I'll get it back. I'll get back to it, dude. I'll fix it. I'll fix everything. I'll fix everything, I promise.
Make something so...
Alright, we back, bro. This is a professional production. I watch Idubbbz. I saw the content cop. I know what a real podcast is. I know. I've been there. I done this shit. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
We need to build a wall.
All right, now we're that. All right.
Insanely offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that shit's
so
great.
nuts. I hate that it seems so funny to me right now. This is not okay.
No, absolutely not. This is an isolated.
Oh god, this is James Charles. Fuck. Hold on. Why did it go there?
Is that what he meant? Pretty sure they lost a substantial, some physically, but I mean, like, why they're doing it. I'm not just gonna say it.
Okay, so here's the fucking deal.
We're poor.
For a third or fourth.
But let me go back.
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of pausing.
You're pausing a lot.
There's going to be
Having
a lot
hard
of
time.
pausing. I'm taking a.
We were far in, huh? We were all the way here.
And I mean, you guys are not helping your case. Just look at this. Damn, put up a green screen at least. Like, what the?
You're past this.
And this is what it looks.
Word is one thing to say. You're seeing the F word come back.
New.
There we go.
What
we're back.
circles are
We're
you
back.
in?
That's
We're
new.
back.
Is that-
We're back. We're back. We're back. We did it. We're back. We're back. We're back.
I do not see that.
Me neither. Even like the edgy kids who are saying the R word now are not dropping F bombs.
No.
Are they trailblazers? Are they pioneers?
He wants to say it. But anyway, here let's hear him out.
Yeah,
they defend it somewhat interestingly.
He wants to say
you know,
it.
A lot of these,
Are you done
I
with
think
that?
people are just kind of realizing that
We could be bees.
comedy
Where's Beazle? I want Beazle.
is about shocking people at the end of the day. And
Bro, no. We already did that with you.
Oh, wait.
I thought it was making people laugh.
No, we learned the opposite.
I thought we learned this.
We learned the opposite. No.
Please.
had to go away.
right, I'll
Bit of
go
a resurgence. So is the F slur. I've noticed. I mean, I think you know, a lot of these. I think people are just kind of realizing that comedy is about
Yeah.
shocking
Now
people
we're gonna
at the end of the
hear.
day.
Now we're gonna hear Idubbbz, the ever apologetic, like regretful comedian, talk about how shock humor can be funny, and people need to realize that the offensive humor is good. That's what I'm feeling is gonna happen. That's the vibes I'm getting already, which is fucking insane.
And it
dude.
had to go away for it to come back and be funny again.
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, it'll come back and then it'll stop being funny because everyone's doing it, and then it'll go away. And
We're talking about
I have a nosebleed, and you're not allowed to show blood on YouTube, so I have to censor myself.
the F slur.
Oh my
Everybody's
god.
gonna be doing it, bro.
What?
What?
A producer or something?
Yeah.
I got so fucking excited about Anisa crashing out and being poor. I blew a leak, bro.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
That's
But
their
they're agreeing
Dan.
with them.
Right.
I'll come
I
back.
think his name's also Dan.
The only
He's-
funny.
No shot.
He's
it's
Dane.
Dane.
He's
Oh, it's
Dane.
Dane. Okay, close.
Close enough, though.
Shout out, Dane.
They were looking for a Dan. They found a Dan close enough. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, and look how that worked out for them.
for
One.
comedy again.
The only funny joke I've seen pertaining to that lately has been Prezzo's. Somebody on Twitter, I'll send you it because it's I don't know.
Anisa is Joy.
Like, are they just trying to have a slur conversation? And she wanted to name drop Prezzo? Because it is weird, like, that they go on, like, it is like a thing that people are starting to, what the fuck? It is like a thing that people are starting to say, like, the R word more. They're starting to say retard more. That's like a thing that's happening. I never personally understood why it was ever a problem to say it to begin with. But why are we dragging the F slur for gay people into this?
Basically recounting the memes on Twitter she enjoys that employ the F slur.
I think Presso is gay though.
Oh,
Yeah.
that does change.
I know
things
that
a little
great.
Let's
bit.
hear.
Like retard. If retard's a slur, then stupid should be a slur, and we shouldn't say that either, right? But the F slur for gay people, which I'm not even saying it now, that is like offensive directly towards a group of people, and there's like no other meaning to it.
That does change things.
Yeah.
Let's hear.
I think
Some people.
it's used within the gay community as comedy.
I
But
watched
that's
that.
not a comeback.
That's not.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
not
you're
what they're
right, it's not a
talking
comeback.
about.
That's not what they're
Hold
talking
on,
about.
let's not muddy the water. That is
Yeah.
not what they're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, he is
Just in this particular
the
case.
example
That's
she
fair.
brought up.
That's fair. But I don't.
But none of these people is gay.
Well, and they're talking about the F slur being funny and making a
Exactly. So
We don't know that. Gila, honey, I gotta be real with you. We don't know that.
I mean, the F slur was always a thing in the gay community.
Right. I don't think it ever.
I don't think that ever.
I would be shocked if Anisa's not at least bi. I would be shocked that if you asked Anisa, she wouldn't at least like say she's bisexual or something. Am I wrong to think that? Am I wrong to think that there's no way Anisa identifies herself as straight?
I'm not cool or unfunny. Like if you're gay, you can employ that word.
I'm just giving you context to that one thing.
Yeah.
Well, that means you're gay.
If you say the F slur.
No kidding.
Funny joke I've seen.
Well, she says that she's Lebanese. So yeah, she's gay. She's Lebanese. I have no problem with the Lebanese, okay? The joke is it sounds like lesbian, okay? It's really funny. Guys, seriously, humor's about being funny, and you guys need to catch up to Idubbbz and Anisa and start getting the jokes, all right? Seriously, get on their level, man. Fucking
Pertaining
sick
to
of
that
it.
lately has been Prezzo's. Somebody on Twitter, I'll send you it because I don't know. Some people might not find this funny, but somebody posted, Timbits or like donut holes on Twitter.
I think Idubbbz is gay. I found a clip of him saying I'm gay. I like how immediately, like Bagel, like everyone immediately, like that clip played through my brain for a minute. Like I don't even need to show it on stream because that clip already played in everyone's brain who read that.
And was like, what do you guys call these? And
I'm starting to.
I don't get the joke. They're talking about donut holes. Prezzo said the F slur. And that somehow relates to what you call a donut hole.
Actually,
I don't get what the joke could even possibly have been.
Buys Ian's laugh as well. It's quite.
Can somebody find the Prezzo tweet about the donut holes so we can see the use of the F slur here?
Forced, and it just feels idiotic. It's like a low IQ laugh. It's like a lobotomized laugh.
I think you just feel that way because you despise him.
No, I think it sounds like someone took an ice pick to this dude's dome.
I thought you said every laugh was unique and
not them.
Oh, Jarjuice got the fucking tea, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, dude.
It doesn't apply to them? Okay.
Not no.
Holes on Twitter and was like, what do you guys call these? And Prezzo said what he called them, which I'm not going to repeat.
Right.
What do you call a donut hole that utilizes the F slur?
Had 9/11 in it and the F slur and something.
And 9/11. What the fuck?
Right. Okay.
He was like,
what?
Just
I call
through the
them
kitchen sink.
these.
Right.
Yeah. And then he posted a follow-up where he was like, enjoy, I love my blah, blah, blah. And he had it in his mouth. And I was like, that's pretty fucking funny. So like that,
I have no idea what this tweet was based off of.
I don't.
Yeah, literally, what the fuck are you talking about?
Done anything.
Guys, they should. But Ian, the N-word, F-word guy, should not even be having this convo.
I like that name for Ian. Ian, the N-word, F-word guy.
Oh, he should be like, whoa. Yeah.
To be fair to Ian, though, you know what's really fucked up about him, like, going back on saying that? If you watch Idubbbz, you know that the reason that he said he was the N-word, F-word guy is because somebody that he made a video on got mad at him and referred to him as a N-word, F-word. And then Idubbbz, when he took that on as a way to make fun of the guy that he was beefing with, that it just stuck. Like, it's not even like it came out of Idubbbz's brain, like he decided just saying it one day. There's actually like there's lore behind it, okay? And yes, his use of it I would consider not to be racist based on the context.
Whoa. N-word, the F-word, never funny, guys.
Yeah.
Never funny. It's not up to me to decide when that word's...
All right, guys, I have the Prezzo tweets here, courtesy of Jarjuice. I'm scared. Hold on. You gotta look at my beautiful face. Because I want to make sure nothing crazy comes up. It doesn't look that crazy. Prezzo tweeted, I know these seem like a joke, but I call them 9/11 KYS F slur T. That's not even funny. We're talking about how edgy comedy is coming back, and this is the first thing Anisa thinks of. That's just what I grew up calling them. LMAO. This is not funny. I know. It's like just say slurs. This is literally Idubbbz humor. This is literally Idubbbz humor. Somebody on Twitter asked, I'm curious, what do you call these things? And it's a picture of donut holes. And Prezzo goes, I know this seems like a joke, but I call them 9/11 KYS F slurs. That's just what I called them growing up. LMAO. This is literally the equivalent of just screaming the N-word and thinking it's funny. It's like 9/11 KYS F slur. I said 3 slurs in a row. It's not even funny. That's the rule. You can be offensive if you're funny. That's my rule. If you're offensive, if you're offensive and you make me laugh, you get the pass. And then he just said it again. He did it again. The first tweet did so well for his Prezzo's fucking like 9-year-old audience. 3-year-old infant children that watch Prezzo. Mentally infantile children that watch Prezzo and these people. Eating a birthday cake, 9/11, KYA, ha ha ha. I don't care if he's the editor for Cold Ones. That's not funny. And that's what Anisa thinks of. That's what Anisa thinks of when she thinks of edgy humor making a comeback. It's literally Idubbbz humor. Just scream slurs in public. It's funny. Fuck it.
It's not a joke for you to even laugh at, Anisa. You need to check your white privilege, your white straight.
It is literally cringe. It's like a 12-year-old's attempt on humor after watching South Park one time. That's literally what it is.
Privilege at the fucking entrance to that basement. Okay, when you just descend.
She just wanted to name drop Prezzo. She literally just wanted to name drop Prezzo and was looking for an excuse. Like, I literally cannot fathom why when they're talking about edgy humor making a comeback and people starting to say the R slur more, why Anisa Jomha would have thought of Prezzo making that 12-year-old fucking level joke, dude.
Those old cranky wooden.
But what is it? What's the South Park book? The poop that took a pee? The book that they made just for the sake of like being offensive? And then everybody like loved it because blah, 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 blah. That's what it feels like.
Stairs and hobble past.
It feels like a parody. That felt like a parody on edgy comedy.
The cobwebs. Check your privilege. Whitey.
Funny. You just have to walk the line.
You have to walk the line.
As a Hispanic individual, I will say Anisa is the fucking whitest white person I've ever seen in this vicinity of Idubbbz. Fucking, like, she is so fucking white. So ridiculously white. As if that's a problem. It's not. But she doesn't want to be. Okay?
And, you know, you got to be willing to admit.
And she's so white. Grew up in Canada. Moved to the U.S. How do you get whiter than that? Well, my great-great-great-grandmother was Lebanese. Great for them. My great-great-grandfather was Hungarian. I'm Hungarian. I'm Hungarian, guys. I'm Hungarian.
Yeah.
I'm German.
What is he saying?
He's saying that the F word is funny to some. And it's cool. Walk the line, baby. Now, listen, maybe, am I reaching a little bit? No.
So was his whole arc of like I learned my past was like disgusting and created like the worst fans and all this stuff that he said, was that all like fake?
I don't know how it jives with that.
Yeah.
Especially with his producer being like, oh no, being shocked. People are now realizing what's the funniest thing is being shocking. Shock is comedy.
Ian's trying to fall back on his old tricks, dude. He needs people to think that screaming the N-word is just funny by itself again. He needs that, or he's going to be poor and living in a box.
So weird.
If that's true, then I'd be laughing.
He's like, this is all I know how to do, guys. We have to shift public perception, or I'm going to be fucking poor.
Because he went so far as to say that basically calling all of his fans like disgusting people.
Well, he said he was never going to make a content cop again, and then he made one about me. So his brain is all scratched. I think the lobotomized theory might hold some water. There's a piece of his brain.
In a last-ditch effort to revive his career, he tried. I don't even know what, like, it's just a fucking mess. It's just a mess. I need to go out here and say that blatantly screaming slurs is funny again so I can get my career back.
somewhere in a laboratory.
I thought I could make the switch. I can't. I gotta go back. I gotta figure out how to go back.
You got to use it occasionally. Here's the thing: is that like I brought this up to my friend.
Yeah. I'm more allowed to use Cracker than Hassan is, though.
Yes,
for the
you
record.
are. No, you are.
All right.
And I also think
and that needs to be recognized.
yeah, you can use Cracker. You can.
He's too hairy to use Cracker.
I mean, look, Ian, if you're going to be the altruistic woke king, pick a lane. You going to do the racist jokes or not?
No, I agree with
Cracker
that.
is
I agree with that. It's like, I don't know. I'm thinking of when Keemstar and Ethan were fighting. And Keemstar was like, guys, do not listen to Ethan Klein. Do not just start saying Cracker as a slur all the time. It's going to bite you in the ass. And now here is Ethan Klein all these years later talking about how saying Cracker is bad after he did a whole show laying in a bowl of crackers with Hassan Piker talking about how stupid it would be to think that's a slur. Like, listen to this, dude. He's about to pop off. I'm sure of it.
very non-offensive joke, but it is directed towards people of a white, who are white.
Look. Yeah. You remember sitting in the pool with Hassan and Amaranth filled with Ritz crackers, making a fuck out of everybody who was pearl clutching over that being a slur. You remember, Ethan. Come on now, buddy. You know.
Obviously, whiteness as a race is
he knows. He knows that he's struggling. He's struggling because he knows.
a complicated topic and it's not really a thing. But you are focusing on people's skin color. So I think
he's literally just fence riding because he knows that he's had, and you're allowed to change your stance on shit. All right. But he's literally fence riding because he fucking knows that he's had very extreme takes on this topic before that do not help him in this situation.
Lane, you know, are you the guy who's like, I've ascended, or are you the guy who's like, oh, but let's make fun of people?
A divorce could not save his career. I think Anisa is going to be able to exist in some type of like acceptable capacity, like successful capacity. But the reason I think it's going to be able to happen is because when they do divorce, which by the way, I love this. I love how the narrative right now is that they're never going to get, is that they're going to get divorced, because to prove the haters wrong, they're going to stay married way fucking longer than they should. And that's going to make the divorce that much more catastrophic. And what's going to happen is all of these little funny stories about how Idubbbz is abusive, etc., 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 they're all going to come out of Anisa's mouth, because she's not going to be able to leave that relationship without throwing Idubbbz under the bus to benefit herself. I guarantee you. And the fact that all of their haters right now are all like, they're going to get divorced. The narrative is they're going to get divorced. That is going to leave them to prove the haters wrong together for way longer than they should stay together. And when that divorce finally hits, it is going to be catastrophic. Absolutely devastating.
People who are white because they have white skin. I mean, what are we doing here?
I don't think Idubbbz could ever be respected again. No, nobody likes him. He sacrificed his old audience and dove headfirst into Hassan, and now Hassan and Ludwig won't even cover for him. It's over, dude. It's fucking over.
You know, pick a lane.
I literally am not even confident that he could maintain like a meaningful level of success that would outpace just getting a 9-to-5 job.
I also think
I think in 5 years I'm going to be annually making more money than Idubbbz. That's my take, and I shouldn't be.
Now I'm not grabbing my pearls when people say cracker. I don't think it's
still on the
offensive.
cracker thing.
I don't think most people would. Yeah, who cares? But I'm just saying morally and philosophically.
All right. I'm going to show you guys why he's stuttering so fucking much. I'm going to show you why this is taking so long for him to get through, okay? This is Mr. Anisa Idubbbz. You shouldn't be saying cracker. You shouldn't be saying that. Which, to be fair, you shouldn't. He has a point. Pick your fucking lane. But H3 podcast, cracker. Here's the H3 podcast cracker extravaganza. Okay. This was in response for Hassan Piker getting banned temporarily from Twitch for using the word cracker. Okay, this was the response. Right. Here we have Hassan Piker and Ethan Klein.
That's right. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do
and
that
then
anymore.
Why? Because I
That's-
appropriated it.
No, that's
Hold on.
right. That's white culture.
It is white culture.
And then there's an inflatable pool filled up with Ritz crackers, with crackers displayed above Hassan Piker, Ethan Klein, and Amaranth, surprise guest. Like this right here is what's running through Ethan Klein's head as he tries to slightly, in my opinion, pearl clutch over Anisa, like an Idubbbz saying cracker in the form of a slur. Okay? Which is funny. I'm sorry. It is funny.
Philosophically inconsistent.
He's still going.
Yes, you can use cracker. You can.
He's too hairy to use cracker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he is. Okay, there's 3 reasons why Hassan can't use the word cracker.
Brings up PowerPoint.
What is that laugh? What was so funny?
There's actually only one reason Hassan can't use the word cracker, and that reason is because it is the only thing Twitch will ever ban him for some fucking reason. Saying cracker on Twitch is worse than saying comments about 9/11.
You ever read One Flew Over the
You
Cuckoo's
wouldn't
Nest?
get it.
Of course.
Yeah, you remember how that book ended?
Ken Casey, right?
That's him. He used to have personality. He used to be a vibrant character. Now he just sits in the off. I
don't know. I kind of think Idubbbz always has been an attack dog. I don't think he's ever been like. I don't know. Ethan's criticisms towards him now and his personality and his ability to entertain and think and use his brain and come up with unique ideas, I think that's always been the case. And if you go back to his content, like, and you look at the other videos that were being made around the same time, I think he always picked very, 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 very safe targets.
He just sits there drooling.
I like crackers and cheese personally. S'mores are for graham crackers are for s'mores. When I think of crackers, I think of like Ritz crackers.
I see.
They lobotomized him.
You're talking about.
If you don't know,
you're talking about Jack
No, he's just lost. He's an attack dog with like no clear target. That's Idubbbz's problem. That's my take.
I see.
Yeah, he was lobotomized as
He's a soldier.
I thought you were saying he was a large Native American man who was about to smash through a window.
I love that guy.
He's a soldier with no country. He's a nomad. He's a social nomad.
Great role.
That's Chief.
That was you.
No, Dan.
I don't know why. I thought you were referring to Chief.
He was the one that was lobotomized. Chief was never lobotomized.
Huge spoiler.
I
He
get
was
that.
only electrified. His brain was electrified.
Yeah, you just said the guy at the end of the movie. He's the guy at the end.
Yeah, it ends with him
Why are you
being.
guys
That's with the
spoiling
Chief
for?
escaping.
Oh my God, you don't know
Why are you guys
anything.
spoiling?
Me talking with my girlfriend about every pop culture media reference that happened before 2018. You don't know fucking anything about anything, dude.
movie.
Spoiling. It's like 100-year-old book.
100. It's from the 70s, I think.
I do feel like on the cracker thing though, like who actually uses that?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Have you
Your husband.
ever been called that?
Your husband for an entire like 2-hour long podcast that was called the Cracker Extravaganza,
And the derogatory.
where your husband spent 2 hours with Hassan Piker and Amaranth in a giant vat of Ritz crackers defending the use of the slur, Hila. That's who uses the word.
Way.
I feel like if you are
Never,
talking
right?
about
What are we
using
talking
it, like
about?
you're a weirdo, right? Because like, why would you use
I
it?
think it can be employed.
Like Hila probably doesn't even remember that. Ethan definitely does. And now Ethan immediately is like, I think there's a time and a place. And this started with him jumping on Idubbbz and Anisa's shit for using the word at all. Then he remembered that he went on and on and on about it, right? And now like, hold on, Hila. I think there is a time and place where that can be
In
said.
an offensive way, because I've heard it explained that I didn't know the origin of it is.
Now he didn't know the origin of it. Now he didn't know I knew the origin of the crackers in the slur context when I was in middle school.
Right.
And I had 2 black kids in the entire school. Okay. Like, so the racial confrontation was not strong, bro. Everybody got along and there wasn't even that much diversity. And I still knew about the cracker slur. Okay.
You're being called
at like 14.
Slave. a slave driver.
It's in reference to whip
slave.
cracker.
As if it wasn't obvious enough. That's the narrative he's building in his head. Oh, I just recently learned because I remembered that I did a whole fucking 2-hour podcast defending this slur a couple years ago with Hassan.
Somebody actually uses it in a way that's like actually like malicious. Like,
You have to go way out of your way to-
Like the way Hassan used it. And the way you used it.
I don't know.
I thought it was like a saltine.
The way you defended Hassan using it.
didn't even understand it.
I always thought it was in reference to saltines.
Yeah, like,
yeah,
like a
100%.
cracker.
That was always
like a white cracker.
Yeah. When I was growing up, I thought it's just like white people being soft, like they're soft like a cracker.
Well, crackers are.
I don't
Are you all fucking retards?
think anybody.
Like, why would you think? It is so obvious what the slur refers to.
Hold on, AB. What kind of crackers you have?
No, like it cracks.
I think brittle.
You crack them in soup,
All
right? You
brittle.
break them
I know
up.
you crackers, my bad.
Yeah, crackers are hard unless you unless you put them. They're brittle. You're right. They're brittle.
We're brittle.
We're brittle.
Yes.
We are brittle, but we are hard.
Explain that.
So as I was saying,
I'm just saying it's just weird. Like, who uses that? I don't know.
Yeah, who fucking uses that ever? Who would ever defend that even?
I agree.
Yeah.
Ethan Klein. I agree. Let's move on.
When I learned that, it means that.
When I learned that,
I can actually see that how that could be offensive if it's used in that way.
I don't know. I declare bullshit. I think Ethan Klein remembers. I already said how I feel.
You know, but anyway, who cares?
Anyway, who cares anyway?
Thing he's inconsistent.
Has too much body hair, okay, and facial hair.
By
His
the way,
name is-
don't tell me she doesn't want, like, the way she's describing his body. Like, girl, you did not have to go there.
he has too much body.
This is why Hassan can't say cracker.
Brings up PowerPoint.
He has too much body hair, okay, and facial hair. His name is Hassan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he said that American hair is not.
Are you counting his body hairs?
It's definitely uncomfortable, considering Ian doesn't have body hair and facial hair.
Right. And by the
It's
way, also
uncomfortable.
considering the guy who she allegedly was trying to, who she was like mega into, Gorgeous Gabe, did appear to be a somewhat hairy, more traditionally masculine dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the vein of Hassan, which might.
You remember looking into that on stream? How similar
Be
they
her-
looked? How similar at that time to Idubbbz, Gorgeous Gabe looked?
Her type.
Yes.
And what I'm sensing is that Ian's not her type, physically, and I mean also he smells like shit. His breath smells like shit, and he shits his pants, which is nobody's type. Let's be real.
But I truly am
There's somebody for
genuinely the
everything.
happiest I've ever been.
There's an answer for every seat.
There's there, you know.
Well, when you're homeless, Ethan, you have to understand that when you're homeless, it's difficult to get a shower. So really, you got to be kind of nice to Idubbbz about that. I mean, he can't help that.
Yeah, there's somebody for
There's
everybody.
always somebody.
That's true. I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she's into it based on the way she described it.
Yeah, that's fair.
How long ago was it she said, I'm genuinely the happiest I've ever been? Was that just like a couple weeks ago, right?
Maybe a month.
Maybe a month ago?
Feels like a year in YouTube time.
I pulled it June 4th, 2025.
Oh, so it's
A little over a month.
It's been a little over a month. Okay. So I guess maybe.
I don't know. Based on I'm an Anisaologist. Okay, I study the Anisa's interactions with the online world. The more she tries to push online and to people that she's happy, the more you can just assume, based on the context clues of what's going on with her, that she's miserable. So for her to say that I'm the happiest I've ever been in my entire life, I would assume that she is not that. Okay.
Things have changed since then.
Yeah.
All of those three things equals you can't say cracker.
Yeah.
Apparently I can't say cracker according to my hockey.
Anisa, with every German fiber of my being, is that white? With every fiber of my whiteness, I assure, fuck that. With every fiber of my Hispanic heritage, whatever ethnicity I need, whatever card I need to lay on the table right now to assure you that you'll believe me, you'll have confidence in my words. Anisa Jomha, I promise you, you absolutely can say cracker. You are the whitest white person ever. Okay? You had to dye your hair back from blonde because you were giving your boyfriend fucking eye damage. Okay, you're so fucking white that when you dyed your hair blonde, you made your husband's eyes go cross. Okay, Anisa? I know you hate it. You don't want to be white. There's something wrong with that because you're like racist or some shit. But I promise you, Anisa, you absolutely have the white card. You can say cracker. I promise, dude. I promise.
Because when I was a child,
To you.
the one gift the internet has given me is that there's literally nothing you can say to me at this point that will make me feel bad.
Oh, Anisa. Oh, Anisa. If I didn't have to worry about things happening to me, okay, if I was in Ethan Klein's position and you fucked with me the way you fucked with Ethan Klein, I guarantee I could get you to eat those fucking words, dude.
Don't test me.
Yeah, literally, dude.
Is that a challenge?
Sounds like it.
By the way, okay. Well, if that's true, then I should never feel bad about anything I ever say about her. She's impervious to feeling bad.
Know your ethnicity. myheritage.com/bagel joke. I don't know, man. Who cares? Who cares? Like, honestly, I don't understand all of these like desperate. I was just talking the other night about how I don't understand like any of this identifying shit. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't like describe. I'm not fucking like when I think of me and who I am, the last thing I'm thinking is like I'm Mexican or I'm Hungarian or I'm German. I'm me. I think people that like really, really dwell on those types of things and they're very, very concerned about these labels they're able to put on themselves. I think that they like have deeper issues. I think they have like there's other things that they need to figure out and they're like latching on to like these titles for I don't even know how to describe it. It's just when I think of me, that's not who I am. I am greater than my heritage. I'm not. I don't get it. I don't get any of it. I don't get the titles. I don't get it, man.
I literally cannot harass her.
if you believe her, do you believe her?
I don't. Who am I to call her a liar? I would never.
I feel like you've called her.
I think you called her a liar
once or twice. Yeah,
I wouldn't. I mean, in this case, it seems like she's being super genuine. So I'm just gonna say I believe
this
her.
is the one time you believe her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hideous laugh.
I personally, I don't believe her. I think it probably does hurt her feelings, just based off of the way she's reacted to.
There's a
things.
chance.
It's also a privacy nightmare. What is identifying yourself in different like by like things?
The chance, but I choose to.
I don't think it's a privacy nightmare. I think that like you need to go like do something else. If you're like that, there's like so many reasons I can think of why I can't wrap my head around why anyone would sit in a room and try to think of what labels best describe them or what labels they can tell people they are. I don't get it.
I don't take people at their word.
Good way to be.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
Yeah, according
off.
Yes, man.
to my hockey team, because when I was a child,
To you.
the one gift the internet has given me is that there's literally nothing you can say to me at this point that will make me feel bad.
Right.
I literally have a video of you crying on stream. Are you better than that now? I can literally pull up a video right now of you crying on stream because you're the most hated person on the internet. Your words, not mine.
Challenge accepted.
Hello.
We'll see what we can do. I mean, I'm not saying anything right now. I'm just saying
I know.
let's get creative.
You're not. Keep it together.
But nobody should harass anybody. Nobody should harass anybody. I disavow harassment. Nobody should harass anybody.
And your skin has been toughened.
I will say, as her husband, I know all the secret ones.
Yeah.
I know. Who says that? Idubbbz is over here like, I know how to abuse my wife verbally. Idubbbz is over here. Idubbbz is over here. I know how to abuse my wife verbally, though. No matter how tough Anisa thinks she is, me, Idubbbz, I know how to abuse her verbally to the point where it actually hurts. Why would he even say that?
Yeah, you know, to press her button
Because basically,
piss her off.
it's all of the things, but it now means something because I'm her husband.
Look at Anisa not even making eye. Anisa is so fucking mad that this idiot she married is talking, that she's like staring over his head into a corner somewhere in the room, just waiting, thinking of a way to fucking slap this motherfucker right back in his spot, dude. How dare you say this shit? You think you are the exception? You think I give a fuck what you have to say? Oh, Anisa's charging up for this one, dude. Anisa's gonna fucking smack this motherfucker.
I can say all the things.
I feel like the hideous laugh thing will upset her because it's very personal, and I don't think she's heard that a lot. And it's true, frankly. It is true. She should feel insecure about her laugh. She needs to change that up.
Can't control that.
But that won't
control
bother
your laugh.
That won't bother her.
The way
I've never heard a genuine laugh in my life that was annoying, for the record. I think that's literally what makes her laugh annoying, is it's very obviously fake. I'm sure if she actually thought something was funny and laughed at it, it wouldn't be annoying. I think you got to be a pretty sick son of a bitch to hear someone genuinely laughing and find it annoying. I think you're the problem. I think you're fucked up.
Your laugh is the way you laugh.
No, Pete, you can change your laugh. People do that.
But that's not a real laugh, to be fair. Come on.
That's it. That's my point.
That's a fake ass laugh.
Yeah.
And you can change a fake laugh.
Change your laugh.
This guy's got cosmetic surgery. I don't know who this bald guy is, but he has cosmetic surgery. He's got the Bill Burr thing.
I think some people can
I wouldn't even know how to begin approaching that.
I feel like the Austin
His skin's pulled back. You can see it around the tops of his ears.
Butler guy changed his laugh, right? He laughs like Elvis now.
Well,
come on, man.
I guess this is what you're saying.
Look how tight his skin is pulled. He got like surgery done to fucking pull his skin back. And then that's what you get. You get this like wrinkling around the tops of your ears. Bill Burr has the same thing.
Is that if it's not genuine?
I just don't. I think people should just age normally. I don't get the fucking cosmetic surgery thing.
Like an ingenuine laugh can be changed. Obviously.
Yeah, like she's doing it for the camera.
I will say this though, he does appear to be quite a handsome man, if I do say so myself. But I'm sure he'd be handsome without the skin being fucking pulled through medical procedures to the back of his head.
I feel that people can modify their laugh. Does anyone know what I mean?
I feel like laughing is so like instinctual. Like I couldn't like override that. Like if it's a genuine laugh, if it's something made you laugh, it's just,
she
it just
needs to stop being herself if that's the case, and she needs to start being someone else, someone who is way better than her in every way.
Challenge accepted.
Literally, just change everything about yourself.
Let's get back to...
That's so offensive, dude. All right, well, in that case, you need to be yourself. I am being myself. Oh, well, in that case, you need to be someone else.
What she was saying, I was curious.
Oh, by the way, I know I'm being very mean-spirited, but just a reminder that they have justified calling CPS, accused me of hallucinating anti-Semitism.
We all know.
Yeah, literally, nobody deserves to get dunked on more than they do.
Yeah, okay, just a reminder.
For real.
Just a reminder.
It's all of the things, but it now means something because I'm her husband. I can.
Look how quick she is to shut him the fuck up when he starts to go. It's all of the regular stuff, but he's even talking fast because she knows she's about to fucking crack him, dude. It's all the regular stuff, but it means something because I'm her. He couldn't even finish. He stopped there, and then he's yeah. What's her angle though? How is she gonna make this? How is she gonna take this and make her look better?
Say all the things.
If my husband calls me an ugly bitch with an enlarged...
Wait, what?
Are you doing that?
What the fuck?
Because he shouldn't be.
Oh.
He shouldn't be calling you an ugly...
His head is going down, and she is peering into the corner.
Bitch.
You think she calls him
It was
that?
a hypothetical. I think it was a hypothetical that she was...
Well, she's...
It seems like they're talking about something real.
Let's go back because she seemed to suggest that might have been something.
It's all the things.
Like, I know.
Yo, I like how all these people coming into my chat tonight have voted on the thing. We have 29 votes in, but not one of you motherfuckers could like the stream. Fucking, you guys suck, man.
up to defend her.
to press her button.
Because basically, it's all of the things, but it now means something because I'm her husband. I can say all the things.
If my husband calls me an ugly bitch with an enlarged, but yeah, no, you could say literally.
They had to cut that.
Probably anything to me. Well, not literally anything. I do have to say, I think he has to become more mean to me online. You have to be more mean.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Why?
Ooh, I got 2 people now to like the stream. One of you should fucking donate money to hit our goal. Just give me money. Give me money, buy a membership.
Private, he's so mean to me.
Do as I say. I have you under my spell.
Breadcrumbs.
Every dollar you give me increases the chances that some random Joe Schmo on YouTube has a higher net worth than Idubbbz. Remember that.
What?
Breadcrumbs. He pretends to be nice to me on camera, but when we're at home private...
No, I agree. Unironically, it might sound like tinfoil hat shit, but I really genuinely do believe that Idubbbz, Anisa is starting to lay the groundwork for what will eventually be her throwing her husband under the bus through the divorce. I don't know. I've seen it happen. I've seen it, the Facebook posts of my man, we don't have much, but my man works real hard. Like shit like that, breadcrumbs. And what the girl is doing then, it's a hard thing to describe, but I've seen it where the girl is obviously laying the groundwork so everybody can accept her leaving the man. And I do believe that's this looks like that.
He's a monster.
Jesus.
Breadcrumbs.
I would say I had a girl do this to me. I wouldn't just say I had a girl do this to me once. A girl did do this to me once.
Ready to leave his ass.
Well, keep it playing. I gotta see if that leads into something, but
it's more like when I'm low energy.
She cheated on me and made me the bad guy. Figure that one out.
You know what I mean? And I've had enough of her shit.
Pulling his leg like that.
I'm just getting the little crusties out of his
At least
foot.
this movie had a plot and it had characters and things were...
This bro is literally a fucking real life dwarf. Look at him.
Isn't this Uncle Dane? Isn't this the guy that was hey you, hey now, you're a Keemstar, get your game? Isn't that him?
He literally looks like Gimli.
He does.
What's up?
More importantly, why does Idubbbz have him on payroll? Look at the production quality of this podcast. Why would you... If I was paying someone to produce my podcast and this is what it looked like, I'd be fucking pissed off, dude.
Bro, why don't you go mine some mithril?
Sick burn, bro.
God fucking wrecked this dude. He might be a nice guy. I don't know.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
It's Uncle Dane.
He probably is nice. I'm only making fun of you because you're with
He did this. I'm almost positive that's the guy who did the song at the end of the Content Cop Keemstar.
them. Don't worry, it's not personal.
Yeah.
Gimli ass looking mithril wearing.
I got no problem with Dane. Wait, did you say his name was Dane?
Yeah.
Dane.
That's literally the title. Dane is the leaders of the dwarves. I'm not kidding. In Tolkien.
That's the name of their tribe or the guy's name?
Hold on, Tolkien, Dane.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Who is the bald guy?
Dane Ironfoot.
He's Dane Ironfoot.
You guys are brushing over what was just said. I
I'll go
find
back.
that
Yeah,
crazy.
You're right.
First of all, she's telling him he needs to be more mean on air, and then she's also saying he's mean to her off air.
When he's had enough of her shit.
Yeah.
What's the point she's trying to make? Because they're married, he could say...
No, she's trying to already lay the groundwork for he's mean to me, because when they inevitably get divorced, which is going to happen way later than it should, because now all of their haters online are rooting for the divorce. They're going to stay married for way too fucking long. And when that shit bangs, it is going to be devastating. It is going to be a disaster. And she's going to she's going to point to moments like this and be like, I was trying to say something even back then about his abuse. Something like that.
Anything to her? That's not really
I'll
how
tell
it
you the
works.
point she's making because she's trying to be sly.
Yes, I 100% agree with this take. I know it seems tinfoil hat, but I agree, dude.
She's suggesting that...
Does that look like their
Dude, that's literally him.
Oh, that does look like him.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
him.
You agreed on...
That's pretty based, I'm not going to lie. Dane literally looks
your
like
whole
that guy.
tribe, bro.
I mean, he's a cool character, so it's
Yeah,
kind
he
of
looks
a compliment.
awesome.
Yeah,
but
I
they
love the
dug too
dwarves.
deep.
They did.
I
What
have to
happened?
say, I have no problem with Dane's look.
What happened when they dug too deep, Dane?
They released the
That's what
Balrog.
you're doing
Shadow
right
and
now.
Flame.
But that's the only... It's good because the longer they're married, the more devastating the divorce is going to be. But the problem is everybody's rooting for the divorce, so they're going to tough it out for as long as they physically fucking can. but that's going to make the divorce even nastier.
Sitting with them in that room, you're digging too deep. Okay, now they got you talking about how the F slur's making a comeback. Don't dig too deep, Dane.
That I have a problem.
Dane, dig too deep.
Dane the dig too deep.
Apparently he makes good TF2 videos, so shout out.
Well, let's keep it that way. Let's not taint what he does best.
Let's not taint the Team Fortress 2 videos.
Dude, what year is it? What are you doing making Team Fortress 2 videos?
He hates them so much, dude. He can't even like be cool with this Dane character because he's the production. He's producing for them.
No, which
For
is
real?
I
was playing that game when I was like 8.
It's crazy. It came out in like 2007, something like that. 2008.
I mean, I love
Still fairly
Team Fortress
popular.
Classic. That's what I used to play.
Oh, you play TFC, baby?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yo,
I cannot get into Team Fortress, dude. It's for kids.
played a lot of TFC.
It's for kids, right?
Back in the day.
I have a racing simulator. I have all the pieces to a racing simulator. That's what I like to do. When I play video games, it always has to involve cars or I get bored too quick. Unless I'm playing like Skyrim or Oblivion or Fallout.
I haven't really. I always played soldier.
Yeah.
And sometimes heavy weapons guy.
You got to switch it up a lot in that game.
Yeah. You had to counter switch. You know.
I played sniper when I could, when there was an opportunity.
I was too young to be a sniper. I just like didn't have the aim.
Really?
Yeah.
It was
heavy
so
weapons guy.
satisfying.
Spray and pay.
The heavy had a place in time.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold down that 2-4, baby.
Okay, sorry to get you back on the rails, but you were about to explain to Nate what she was saying.
All right, let me go
And
back.
I wanted
just
to
so you
hear
guys can
that.
see it again. I'm gonna break it down.
When I'm low energy.
Yeah, he I'm telling you, he's gonna agree with me.
You know what I mean?
He's already said as much. That's what got me going. I completely agree, dude. Like I've met girls. I've seen this happen before.
And I've had enough of her shit.
Wait, let me go back.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you could
little Facebook posts that are like sneak disses on your boyfriend, and they happen like a month before you get rid of him. You dump his ass.
say literally probably anything to me. Well, not literally anything. I do have to say, I think
I wish I had some help with the dishes. Coming home from work so late and then having to do everyone's dishes in the house is a real shame. Like shit like that. Shit like that, where you're like sneak dissing your husband because you haven't broken up with your boyfriend, is where I'm referring to. Your boyfriend, you're like sneak dissing your significant other in a way where you're like laying the foundation for your social circle to accept that you were the victim here and the other person should be gone. Because that's the concern. The concern with like them getting divorced from Anisa's perspective is their social circle will be torn between them. So what you do is you make the other person out to be a fucking monster. And then that way, like that person you get to delete them from your life and you get to move on with yours.
he has to become more mean to me online. You have to be more mean.
Yeah.
So she's saying, I think she's
and she, in case you're wondering, yes, she is very, 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 very fucking pissed off that Idubbbz would even open his mouth like that about her. And Idubbbz knows it. That's why his shoulders are up and he's autistically patting the ground around him, looking left and right as Anisa begins to look at him and berate him.
Trying to appear to be encouraging him. He'd be like, oh, you should be yourself and you can do more banter with me. Like, that's the aesthetic of what she's trying to say. What she's clearly and slyly saying is that you pretend to be nice to me on camera.
Yes.
You put on a
You should be more mean to me online. You should, because that's how you act with us when we're in private. Ha ha ha.
Show as if you're a loving husband.
1 year later, when they're getting divorced, I was trying to tell everybody back then how he abused me.
But at home, you treat me.
I've actually been saying this for years.
Horribly, and it's miserable, and I'm miserable. And people have no idea how badly you treat me at home.
No, I agree with that take. That's what that is like snaky girl fucking 101.
Because everybody thinks you're this nice guy, but you're not.
Right.
That's all there. The breadcrumbs are being laid before us.
So it's again another form of throwing him under the bus.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Because she's making
But she's prepping it. That's how snaky she is. She's prepping the divorce because she needs to make sure she can be the good guy. She can't be seen as the bad person. Idubbbz, everything's going to be Idubbbz's fault. You wait.
Everybody who's watching, which is not a lot of people,
the very few that are watching.
she's making them suspect that, like, oh, things might look okay to you, but behind the scenes, it's terrible.
She's laying the groundwork,
yes,
brick by brick, so that she's building herself a path,
yes,
brick by brick, to exit this marriage. So with
minimal social consequences.
Whereby she's the victim,
yes,
and she's the good guy,
and it wasn't about
her
the
integrity
money.
Intact.
Yes,
obviously,
because that's what people will say.
I mean, they probably did not get a prenup. I don't know, but I mean, listen, I'll actually defend her on that. She's entitled to half. They work together on everything.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. It's just that people will say she got with him when he was at the top and making a lot of money, and now that he's supposedly not doing well, she's gonna.
I don't even think it goes that deep, where she's trying to think of an excuse for why she'd leave him now that he has no clout left. I think it's more so that she's, for whatever reason, to be fair, just already unhappy, and she figures that the best move for her is to get out. And she's just trying to lay the foundation to do that with minimal social consequences.
Leave him, so people will say she was there for the money.
I think yeah, I mean, I think there's.
I love the hearts. I see the hearts in chat. I see it. I see it. You got. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey Juby, it's gonna be that Spider-Man being carried meme when Ian has to go back to his incel fans and pander to them again. I think he's already trying to do that. The whole thing here where it's like people are now starting to realize that edgy humor is funny and you can say slurs and they are funny. I think he's already trying to do that.
I think there's part of that, and I don't know if it's
I said this earlier, he's a nomad with no army. He's a social Idubbbz is a social nomad.
Necessarily specific,
and not in a good way. Nomad in a bad way.
Money, just
because he's an attack dog. He's always been an attack dog. But the thing is, he can't really think so good. Okay, he can't think too good for himself. So he needs to just look at who the army is attacking. He needs to look at who his friends' enemies are, and then get them all together. Write down all the disses. Write down all the, and then like attack that person. He can't like organically on his own pick a target without it being like a giant like fluff like. Unless it's Sam Hyde, then you get your ass blown out.
So that like he's kind of just his career.
But even Sam Hyde, he was trying to paint that as a documentary and not like a content cop style thing. So no, he is like completely unable to be on the offensive online when he's not like backed up by some other group of people or friends. Or it's an easy target.
His respect, like everything he has is just in the gutter.
He's in a dim basement.
Just as a part, I mean, he's there exactly. He's in a dim basement.
Ethan is goated. Idubbbz was funny for his day. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I never enjoyed Idubbbz content.
Physically and metaphorically.
But his success was a result of how new he was on the scene at the time. There wasn't a lot of competition, I don't think, really.
Yeah, I mean,
and also he fell in with like all of the biggest content creators around. Like, there's a lot of things that led to Idubbbz's success, but I won't sit here and pretend like I never thought he was funny or cool or whatever.
Like, I mean, who would want to be with him?
Oh my God,
he's pathetic.
I just peed in my basement.
You know what I mean? Like, did you pee down there, buddy?
I covered the quartering yesterday. It was so funny. I'm gonna drop that VOD soon, so subscribe for that.
You know, I don't even blame her for wanting to leave him, but you know, she's absolutely entitled to half, and I mean that with all due respect. She's been working with him at 50% since she joined the gang. That's what that is, man.
I'll work on that.
Because like in private, he's so mean to me.
Yeah, dude. Why would you say that about your husband? And then look, she's literally fucking smiling. She literally like tilted her head back and started to smile, dude. She's such a fucking snake. Oh my God, dude. The body language is insane.
I mean,
look at her looking away as he starts to scramble a rebuttal, dude. Little smirk on her face looking away from him, dude. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, dude.
More like pull that, Zach.
Dude, no fucking look at her face, dude.
When I'm low energy, you know what I mean? And
now he's like, well, that's just when I'm low energy, honey. I'm so sorry. Let me nervously play with our dog as you stare down at me.
Enough of her shit.
Pulling his leg like that.
I'm just.
Oh, now he's abusing the dog. Fuck.
This is literally divine punishment. Like
getting the little crusties out of his
At least
foot.
this movie had a plot and it had characters and things were happening. So for that reason, I give it a 1.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Okay, I understand your 1.
And I raise you.
But I think you two are just more spiteful, I think, which is fair. You're just like, fuck this movie.
Yeah, I'm an angry bitch.
Oh, no, I also kind of agree. Wait, why am I so...
She didn't even like that. She didn't even like Dane calling her fucking spiteful. Did you see the look on her face through that? Can I go back? Look how she responds to Dane.
More like
pull that, Zach.
When I'm low energy, you know.
They do have a. They do. They. I agree. Hey, Jude.
What I mean? And I've had enough of her shit.
Pulling his leg like that.
I'm just
now, dude. She's so fucking manipulative.
Getting the little crusties out of his.
Now Idubbbz is abusing the dog, and he abuses me verbally.
This movie had a plot and it had characters and things were happening.
Watch Anisa's reaction when Dane calls her spiteful.
So for that reason, I give it a 1.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Okay, I understand your 1.
Don't you call my cigarette mom soccer mom spiteful, dude. She will put a cigarette out on your forehead, Dane.
And
she'll fucking do it, dude. I've seen it.
But I think you two are just more spiteful, I think, which is fair.
Look, immediately she's on her phone. She's doohickying around on her phone. Dane goes, I think you two are more spiteful. Look at the look. Look at the fucking look that immediately. Hold on, I'm blocking it. I gotta fix it. I gotta go to the corner. I gotta go to the cuck side of the chat. There we go. Look at her fucking look on her face after look, she's about to pop off because Dane called her fucking spiteful, dude.
You're just like, fuck this movie.
Yeah, I'm an angry bitch.
Oh no, I also kind of agree. Wait, why am I so fucking handsome right now?
I want to know what movie they were reviewing so poorly.
Yeah, don't you?
I don't like me over here though. I gotta get out of the cuck. I gotta get away from the cuck corner. I'm gonna go right above Ethan. There, that works. I gotta get out of the cuck corner, man. I can't stay there.
They said it was a 0.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want.
Yeah, well, I don't.
And he gave it a 1. I gotta know what movie they were talking about.
Superman.
Gonna have to go.
They said that.
Superman? I mean, what else big has come out recently?
Naked Gun?
So hold on, who hates fucking?
Did Naked Gun come
Who
out?
hates Palestinians then? If they're giving Superman a 1,
well,
we're guessing.
What?
Exactly.
That's because it's the side of the screen that Idubbbz is on.
Exactly. Mike said.
Oh no, now I'm covering up. Fucking hold on. I know how to fix this, guys. Here, this way I won't cover up Idubbbz, Anisa, or Ethan. Are you ready? There. Is this good? Am I good, guys? I'll just hang out here. I'm gonna watch. Look, I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna cover up the hole in Anisa's mom's drywall. I'll just hang out here for a minute.
That I'm positioning myself against Superman because I'm
a Zionist, right?
I'm a Zionist. Well, who's the Zionist now? Anisa giving Superman a 1?
What do you think about that, Anisa?
Zionist.
I don't think Mission Impossible.
They must have.
How about you, Idubbbz?
Mission Impossible.
Oh no, Mission Impossible.
The reason why
that's even more upsetting than giving Superman a 0.
Dude, this literally works.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like the best movie I've ever seen, but listen.
Mission Impossible's good, I guess.
Tom Cruise.
He's got it.
Tom Cruise is the GOAT. I know, weirdo Scientologist, blah, 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 blah. Tom Cruise is genuinely so badass, he gets a cool card, even with the Scientologist shit.
From the side of a fucking...
I am Dan.
Plane.
I am Dan now. You have to deal. I'm the producer of the H3 podcast. You guys are gonna have to deal with that. Sorry.
I'm
Dan.
He's still got it. Did you see it?
He still got it. No.
For real.
He is incredible. Scientology aside, all the weird stuff about him aside.
Definitely not.
He
He's
is a once in a generation.
Have you seen where he rides the motorcycle? It's on TikTok where he rides the motorcycle off the cliff with a parachute on his back.
Yeah, that was from the last Mission Impossible movie.
Dude, he's insane.
He's a maniac.
The previous one.
Is.
And he's a good actor too. Shit.
Yes, he's great.
No,
he's
I
great.
think
He's fantastic.
super versatile.
At this point, he is.
All right, I gotta.
His position as like with Jackie Chan and Buster Keaton.
Such a shame he's in Scientology.
He's better though because he's way more versatile.
In terms of being a dual an actor that does their own stunts. Okay. Like the stuff that he's put himself through, he deserves those props.
What was your take with that, AB?
I mean, no, I guess so. I really like Jackie Chan. So
I love Jackie.
Jackie Chan's the king of that shit.
Jackie Chan, exactly.
Jackie Pan.
He's a Jackie Pan.
But Tom Cruise, it's not just that. Also, it's that versatility of his acting. He's played so many different characters: serious, comedy, everything in between.
Oh, how long does this go on for?
Great.
Yep. Too bad he's a cult leader.
Yeah. Too bad
He's like the number 2 in Scientology, right? He's like,
fucking.
This is literally divine punishment.
But yeah, guess what? Jackie Chan in real life, I hate to break this to you.
Also,
huge piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But love him.
Apparently, he disowned his son or something.
He's only honored for being gay, I believe.
what?
Yeah.
I don't know how parents do that.
Yeah.
That's so crazy as a parent to do that.
Like in China's being gay.
Like, even if you grew up having a problem with it when you were a parent, I don't know how can you not get past that. Like, that's your child.
I didn't know that. For the record, I said I love Jackie without knowing that. Dan said you like Jackie knowing that. So was that like, what?
I'm separate. I'm talking about them, their skills as filmmakers. I'm exclusively talking about that. Their character.
You're separating the art from the artist, which is really hard to do sometimes.
Those are songs of Boax, dude. You know what I mean? You can't deny it because he's a freak. Doesn't change that.
Not deny it. The man was
Once in a generation talent.
He's an uncomparable talent. I think he was a kid. Yeah. The guy has. He has to. He stands among no one. Rich Lux in chat says, I can't stand Idubbbz.
Rich, can you record that for me, dude? I really appreciate that.
We love you, Rich. By the way, Rich, I saw your how to tell a fake Lafufu from a Labubu video, and I've been applying that knowledge quite a bit on the show, and very successfully. He's the one that taught me it's hard to turn their head, and the tag is more paper.
Want to show Rich Lux? How you do it?
I do it just like he does. Don't throw that. That's
The fucking song ended.
I'd love for you to say that, to have that. Yeah.
I love Rich Lux. That's what I say. Anyway, back to these bozos.
Jeez, dude, that was on 2 times speed. Fucking Christ, dude.
Which is fair. You're just like, fuck this movie.
Yeah, I'm an angry bitch.
Oh no, I also kind of
Wait, I know where to go. I'm a fucking idiot. Hold on, I know exactly where to go. I just need to go up top. There, I'm good now.
Should we grab that?
Yeah, why not?
It'd be good to have.
The nosebleed is probably over, but I can't show blood on YouTube, and I don't want to go to the bathroom to clean myself up.
Be good to have. You never know.
Save it for a rainy day.
You never know, I guess.
Agreed. Wait, why am I so fucking handsome right now?
Oh my god, Dave.
What the hell?
What the heck?
Did anyone else notice that?
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to.
be
put you on the spot.
I didn't want to be weird.
No, it's okay. You can put me on the spot.
Wait, why are your shoulders so goddamn wide?
Why is your chin so chiseled?
Because I don't know.
Wait a minute,
like, cool.
Dave.
Wait, they're pointing out the same thing as you. They're saying that he's dwarf-like.
Why?
I don't think they're saying he's dwarf-like.
Bro, why does bro look like he just been built with a pickaxe all day? He's built like he knows how to swing a pickaxe.
He's got... I don't think that style of beard is cool. I don't like it. I think he needs to learn how to groom his body.
You know? Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
Bro, looks like he's searching for the Arcane Stone.
I don't know enough about...
It looks like he gets beard oil and enjoys IPAs, and he'll drink whiskey, but it has to be like really, really expensive whiskey, and only top shelf cigars.
For real, dude.
He wears boots, but he doesn't go outside. He buys Carhartt jackets, but he's never gotten dirty in his life.
Real right now.
Seems like a good dude.
Meowing.
Have you been jelly?
Again. Love
Oh, is
the
that
dwarves.
So that's
I'm
what
a fan of the dwarven race.
That's what Ian and Anisa have been up to, guys. Much
fucking
needed
poor.
update there.
Very good.
And I can't get enough of them.
Yeah, go watch the full episode if you want more of...
Just subscribe to the...
Fake. I don't even know how to describe it. Fake men fucking bother me.
Their Patreon and...
When you're trying to like have the aesthetics of like something that you're not, that bothers me. Like, I have a beard, but I'm LGBT plus positive and left leaning, so that makes me unique. That's my personality. Hand me the beer oil and the IPA.
Enjoy the full episode.
Like, none of those things by themselves are wrong. It's just like I feel like I can tell what you're trying to do. And I can smell it on you. I can smell the fakeness.
So there.
All right, Bagel, he's cool then. Shit, fuck.
Because like in private, he's so mean to me.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, Anisa. Seems like not a good guy.
Hello.
Oh my god.
It's happening.
Oh, I could fucking tear up some Taco Bell right now, dude.
It's happening.
You master.
Taco Bell is so good.
Davey called me. Davey said that's for you, man.
They gotten stingy though. They used to be like my go-to broke meal. And they're still okay, but they give you a lot less food for like the same price. What do they call that? Shrinkflation.
Oh God! Don't even joke, AB. Jesus. Such a troll.
Holy shit!
Is that your bucket of?
What's his meal? Because next time I get Taco Bell, I'm gonna copy Ethan's meal. I'm on a diet right now, eating a lot of protein.
Slop, dude.
This
I need to lift more weights is my real problem, but
is one bucket.
so expensive now. You got to get the $7 box. That's the strat. Yeah, but the $7 box isn't like what the box used to be, right? What do you get with the $7 box? You get like bare bones burrito, bare bones taco, 2 tacos.
Overhead camera.
I'm definitely going
to
have that
one.
We don't have it today.
Yeah, that looks good though.
Aerial camera. I mean, that is.
We're maxed out on
Yo, this is
Yo, I bought a bunch of stuff to do a podcast and then never did it. Should I get like multiple cameras? I have multiple cameras and microphones.
file.
That is a bucket of
We need a new board.
Hey, actually,
Dude,
I can't. I'm on a diet.
Bucket?
But what you should be telling me is fuck your diet, go lift some weights. But I'm too lazy, and I'm at like 200 pounds, and I do not work out enough to weigh 200 pounds.
Well, it's a Nacho Bel Grande. It's not.
If I was working out every day and weighed 200 pounds the way I used to, I'd be totally fine with it. But I just know, I'm like, I should not weigh 200 pounds. Yes, it's still not a lot, but everything else is expensive as fuck. You can cook at home for so cheap. I enjoy cooking at home, but I've been doing it. I've been living on my own for so long. Even like now that I live with my girlfriend, I cook like I've gotten good at it. Like I vaguely remember like trying to cook meals, as dumb as that sounds. And like, I don't know, like now I get excited. Like now I'll be driving home from work. Crazy. Cooking's a skill, and the more you do it, the better you get. But yeah, I've been cooking for myself for so long. Like I'll literally like be coming home from work and I'll be like, oh dude, you know what I have in the fridge? Oh dude, I have like some fucking leftover fucking meat from taco night, and I could take that. Oh man, dude, and I could fucking take that leftover meat, and I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I would do with leftover meat. I could make like an omelet with that. I could make like a Mexican omelet. I got some peppers in the fridge. I could chop up the peppers. Oh, and I could. Oh, like I don't know. Like I cook. Like I like it when I'm in the mood. Like I don't know what I'm thinking. Like when I'm hungry. I'm not hungry right now, although I would tear up. Now all I can think about is tacos. Is the problem? All I can think about is tacos. I used that home chef service to learn to cook. Easier than I thought it would be. You got to be a poverty king, though. I don't think, like, cooking is one of those things, like, I think having restraints is a good thing. Like, whenever you're doing something creative, having restraints, I feel, like, forces you to acknowledge the task you're doing with greater intensity than you would be if you had unlimited resources. So if you're, like, rich and you can buy whatever you want, I think it would be harder to make a good meal than if you are poor and trying to think of like what groceries you're buying for the week on your budget. Because we all budget here in Schmoe Nation. We all go by recommended budgeting so we can all be rich later on and have no money problems, right? Right, guys? And then like throughout the week, you're like looking at what's in your fridge and you're like, oh, I could take that and mix it with that. I could do this. I could do this type. I could do like a pasta with that. You know, I think all of the best meals were made by poor people, right? Like cheeseburgers are dope.
Supposed to be a bucket, but I've done my best to make it.
You're probably the only person ordering that.
Slop for sure.
It's on the menu. It's been on the menu for like decades. Somebody's ordering it.
Like what did I make last night? Last night for dinner, I made a baked potato and I put cheese on it with sour cream and fresh cut chives, which was fucking delicious. And then for like the main course, I just did sausage. I had like a thing of sausage.
Nacho Bel Grande?
I got a big old sausage though.
Ali gets that. You're not alone.
Is this just Taco Bell then?
You're not alone.
All right, yeah, they're just gonna food out now. All right, so that was fun. I had a really good time, and we had really, really, really good viewership tonight. I was surprised when I saw we had 348 people come in and out. The highest concurrent viewership we had was like 18-20 people, which for me is really good. So yeah, I appreciate that. That was awesome. Tonight was a really good stream. Good for us. We did it. I'm gonna end the poll. And it seems that Schmoe Nation has decided that Idubbbz should sell his gold tooth. Fair enough. I'm going to get off. I'm gonna be posting a VOD tomorrow at some point. I have more free time right now for personal reasons, and I'm gonna have even more free time in like 2 weeks. So I'm trying to stream a lot right now. So I really appreciate when I know people will turn out. So yeah, hopefully I can see you guys around. Subscribe, ring the bell, look for the VODs, and I'll catch everybody some other time. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Bye.